but I think we're gonna get right into ZFG.
Speedrun. So ZFG, what are we playing?
So I'm playing Ocarina of Time, and this is going to be a 100% no source requirement speedrun.
NSR, you guys got debated. You thought it was a rando.
Yeah. Shout out to the CLG Twitter saying it was a rando.
Yep. Well, it's a vanilla rando.
Yeah. All the items are just in their vanilla locations.
I can hear.
All right, are you ready?
Are we good?
Yeah. All right. So 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, no pressure, dude.
Maya Fran with the $100.
Oh, wow.
I just saw it on stream. Mario Fam is a viewer of mine. He's always popping in those $100. So huge shout out to Mario Fam. Hi ZFG. Is
Hi.
the comment. Thank you so much, Mario Fam. That's a good point. Thank you so much for that $100, Mario Fam.
So, I mean, most people know what 100% NSR is, but maybe for like just new people, we should explain it.
Yeah, so for regular 100%, there's this rule called source requirement, which means that whenever you get an item, you have to, for 100%, you have to collect all the items. And with source requirement, it means that you have to get it from its original source. So that means, like, if you were to get the Megaton Hammer, you have to get the Megaton Hammer from the chest in Fire Temple that gives it to you. You can't just, like, glitch it into your inventory. Same thing with, like, gold Skulltulas. You have to get each individual gold Skulltula, not just end the run with 100 gold Skulltulas. So this category is different. This is 100% no source requirement, which means that I just have to end the run with everything in my inventory. So I just have to end the run with 20 hearts, with 100 gold Skulltulas, with all the items and upgrades. And it does not matter where I get them, which means that this category does some pretty extreme glitches to get items from ways you're not really supposed to. And so, but what's really interesting is that you can't use those kinds of glitches to get all the items. It's actually a bit limited, so you can use those kinds for some, but not everything. And so there's this really interesting balance of getting items through normal means and getting items through just like glitching to get items. So it ends up being really cool. There's still lots of, like, plenty of classic Ocarina of Time tech. And then there's also these really crazy glitches to get items in really unique ways. So it should be pretty cool.
I've actually never watched from start to finish a full 100% NSR of the new route. I've only seen, like, bits and pieces of it. So I'm excited.
I've only started running this for about a month so far. So it's, at least the new route is still relatively new.
Yeah, it's really cool. I'm excited to see this.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
We got a lot of donations going on. All right, so $10 from Rathilal. Let's give our all to tackling those kids. CFG.
We have RP Soko with $100. Just says go cheese.
Ooh, okay.
You're not even playing right now.
I'm not even playing right now.
Nice. Good luck. Yeah. Also, we should just all bask in glory. This is the first and probably only face cam stream ZFG's ever going to do on his stream.
Yeah, on his own stream, exactly.
Yeah, we need to bask in this. This is crazy. We have $25 from Reploid Zero. Says, have some green. Green splits.
Green splits. Of course, that's what he means.
Dizzle with $10 says, turn up ZFG's mic, please.
Okay. Oh. Do that, yeah.
They said please.
Yes, nicely.
Chat's going off.
So common movement in this run, I'm going to be backwalking a lot. Backwalking is faster than the forward movement. And then also side hopping, which is basically the same speed, slightly faster than backwalking, but requires you to be perfect. So combinations of backwalking and side hopping is a pretty common movement in this. So collecting some rupees and on my way to get the Curie Sword.
We got $10 from the one and only Simply. Shout outs to Simply. I heard I already know this is gonna be funny. I heard we were tackling kids, so I had to get in on that. Looking good, boys. Good luck on your runs today. Thank you so much, Simply.
Okay, $10 from Smirk saying ZFG and Cheese need a mic boost to properly tackle kids.
Yeah, I think they're still saying it's a little bit low.
I think we all gotta go out.
My headset is the quietest thing in the world. I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Droth with $5 says this used to be a Bashi stream. GLHF.
I can hear stuff.
Oh, this is so much better now.
Oh, this is amazing. Okay.
There we go.
I just did.
Alright, so I got a bunch of rupees to buy the shield, and now I want to leave the forest. So normally you have to beat Decatree to leave the forest, but I'm going to try something different. I can slide through the water really fast like this, and if I do this right, I can talk to this guy. Nice.
Oh.
And I clip inside him with that speed, and I can roll under him. I tried to split again.
Pace flashbacks.
Yeah. And now I'm out of the forest. So that trick I did to go backwards fast is called a water extended super slide, or ESS for short. So when you jump slash something, you recoil back at a high speed, and when you go in the water, your speed gets preserved. And so what I can do to preserve that on land is, by holding very slightly outside the dead zone on the control stick, I can preserve that speed onto land. And so I'm holding very slightly outside the dead zone to keep that speed all the way to the guard, and then I just let it go and talk to him, and I can clip inside him. And that general technique is going to be a pretty common movement technique throughout the run, although more often used without water.
ZFG, I put world record attempts in my tags, so you have to do all the risky strats. Otherwise, it would be faking it.
I'll try.
We got $40 from the consultant. This is good luck for Navi ISG during skull duping. Kappa.
Thanks.
I guess ZFG would explain that when that happens.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for skull duping. What else we got?
We got a lot.
Sam, you want to read one?
Sure. Dorp says, good luck, guys. Hope we hit the goal. Equals D.
Equals D.
For $10. $10 from CDs. My favorite speedrunners raising money for charity. I couldn't ask for a better birthday gift. Let's tackle those kids, y'all. Happy birthday to CDs.
CDs. Got some Feels birthday man in the chat.
Feels birthday man.
Haralander with $5 says, here's to tackling kids. Don't forget to mark your tackle count on your helmet. The more you get, the stronger you become. Good luck on the run, guys, and Witwix. Love you. This tackling kids meme is amazing. It's so good.
This is the same technique I used back in Kuhir Forest, and so that just lets me go to Kakariko faster. And in addition, it also skips talking to that owl. There's an owl there that wants to talk to me, but I can't talk to NPCs while I'm doing that trick, so I just avoid them completely. And now in Kakariko, I gotta collect these guys so I can get a bottle. Bottles are really important in this speedrun.
This is my favorite part of the run.
Yeah, totally.
Fan favorite.
Actually, this is, for a while, my gold split was better than yours. How does that make you feel when I was playing?
I don't care about cocos. I'm not trying to optimize cocos, okay?
Wait, didn't you say yesterday that you have a worse Dampe PB than ZFG and you've played less?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
like only after 2 weeks of doing 100%, I got 68th try Dampe.
Yeah, and my worst is still 64 after like
8 years.
Yeah.
That's, yep. Well, there you go.
I don't even think I'm top 5 in worst Dampes.
Right.
Wow.
Speaking of which, Dampe will not be in this run.
Oh,
He
man.
will not be ruining the run.
Wow. Maybe we should make a category NSR except Dampe Heartpiece.
There was actually a previous route for this where you passed by Dampe, and it was worth it to just try Dampe once, and if you got a heart piece, you'd save time.
No way. This route doesn't do that?
No, this route unfortunately doesn't do that, but there was a previous route that did.
Let's see. Did you just hit refresh?
Yep.
We got $10 from Gentle Lynn. Those kids won't even know what hit them. That's the whole comment.
I didn't know if to laugh or not. Jacob with $5. Cheese make them fix your restream Chaz cry. Okay, I think my restream is messed up. I might have to check that out.
You do it after. $5 from Matt saying, much love to you all, working for a good cause. Feels good, man.
Alright, so after collecting all those, I can get a bottle. And right after this, I'm going to go to Bottom of the Well. So you're not normally supposed to go to Bottom of the Well until much later in the game after getting Song of Storms. But you can do it early, thanks to Navi. So I can jump slash here and talk to Navi. And this makes me fall off the ledge and fall through the water, and I can go into Bottom of the Well early.
So what are we getting in Bottom of the Well right now?
So I'm getting two things, but the important thing I'm getting here is bomb shoes. Bomb shoes are just like any kind of explosives are incredibly important in this speedrun, especially to get early on. I'm also going to be getting Lens of Truth, just conveniently because it's here and it is required for 100%.
Is there another way to get Lens of Truth without a source requirement?
No, there's actually no way to get Lens of Truth
Okay.
somewhere else.
Can you explain exactly how that works, the inverted camera?
You target, let go, press the other direction, and then target again. So here, I had to wait for that skull guy and tried to hover off him using ISG. Cool.
I don't even know what just happened.
that was bad.
I have no idea.
So using the infinite sword glitch, where I interrupt a crouch stab, I can hover off enemies when I backflip and shield into them. And then from there, I could use Ocarina to dive into the basement, and that prevents the basement from actually loading. So I'm in the unloaded version of the basement, and there's some invisible water here. It's water that extends downwards infinitely from above. And this lets me get to this chest early so I can get bomb shoes. And so explosives are super important, as I mentioned, because they can do stuff like this. So I can clip through the vines, go back in the water, and I can go over here. And this lets me get to Dead Hand early. And so Dead Hand, normally to get to Dead Hand, you have to lower the water using Zelda's Lullaby, but that skips that whole thing, which is good because I don't even have Zelda's Lullaby yet. Pretty early in the run. So there's an invisible chest here with 100 rupees. Just want to grab that. I need a lot of rupees in this run.
Whoa.
So for Dead Hand, I can't attack him instantly because he's invincible, but he actually loses invincibility right before he digs back underground. So I'm waiting until a very specific time, until right before he digs again to attack, and then I can kill him before he goes back under.
That was a pretty good fight.
And so here's Lens of Truth.
You want to read some donos?
Yeah. We have 100 from Belligator who says, simple out tackling other kids, but won't come home to his own sad face.
So I'm done with Bomb of the Well, so I'm just going to die. Fastest way to get out of here.
Wow, F.
Oh, so the reason I'm dying here instead of saving and quitting, which is another common technique to leave dungeons quickly, is actually because I'm on the GameCube version. So this run, there's actually a few tricks in this run that are best done on the GameCube version that I'll get to a bit later. But one downside of this version is that saving and resetting is really slow, because I'm on the Collector's Edition version, and so when I reset, I have to go back to the Game Select menu to load Ocarina of Time, and then back to the game. So resetting, saving and resetting is quite slow. And so I want to avoid that if possible, and so that's why I did Death Warp there. So that'll be fairly common in the run. There'll be a few places where I Death Warp where I could have save warped. So that trick I did with the Bomb Shoe was a Hess, where I rolled into the explosion and then did that thing similar to what I did earlier with water, where I hold ESS position slightly outside the dead zone, and I can preserve that speed. And bombs give you a really high speed, so I can use that to travel very fast, and that'll be a very common movement technique throughout the run.
So when you angle change with S position, do you do downward like your S position, or do you do like left or right?
Yeah. So I typically start my ESS's directly left or right, and then very quickly move it to down left or down right if I know that I have to angle change soon.
Oh, I see.
And then if I have to angle change, then I move from down left to down right, or the other way.
I'm assuming it's just much easier because in Majora's Mask, it's like way less of a dead zone.
Yeah, yeah. It's just easier. It just feels like it's easier to start out straight right or left. So here, I'm supposed to have all 3 spiritual stones and the Song of Time to become adult. hardest trick in the game. Dude. I'm early every time. Why am I early every time? There we go.
First try,
Hey.
baby.
First try.
First try.
Nice. So, $50 from A, who says, Cheese's stream has no video and Phil's has ear-splitting feedback. Yikes.
Go fix
Well.
your streams, guys.
Yeah, you should go fix that.
All right, I'll go check.
Don't forget, we've got plenty of hours of non-ear splitting gameplay coming up after we fix the minor technical difficulties in the first hour here.
So yeah, clipping through that door, you can get the Master Sword early. That's a really big trick in this game, because child in general is fairly slow, especially when under-equipped, when you don't have a lot of other items and warp songs especially. An adult can like do a lot of basic early stuff much faster, so we pretty much want to get to adult as quickly as possible.
ZFG, Nuriel wants you to know that now that you have the lens of truth, you can see invisible kids that need tackling.
That's great. Now I can tackle even more.
Thanks for the $20, someone. No comment. Man, a few words. But a big heart. $10 from the Shuver, who says, cool, another marathon. Good luck to speedrunners Cheese, Phil, ZFG, Witwix, and whatever the hell Simpleflips is.
Yeah, I think it should be good.
Okay, so is this real quick? Like, how many more of these big cutscenes are there in this run? I feel like this run probably would have
fairly
less.
few.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's this, and a lot of the other big cutscenes are skipped, so I don't think we watch a single post-dungeon cutscene. I think every single one is skipped. We skipped the Light Arrow cutscene, which is the longest cutscene in the game. There are a few cutscenes we still have to watch. There's actually one cutscene we may watch more than once. But for the most part, this is relatively low on cutscenes compared to some other runs.
So you watch the same cutscene more than once
Yeah,
in this run?
you'll see. It'll be
Missed that.
interesting.
You know, we have donos.
Oh, well, we did just get $12.49 from Private Dwaz. Thank you very much, man. Your comment deeply offended Simpleflips. He didn't want me to read it. I'm sorry. Got a quick 10 spot from Kid Tackler, who says, where are the kids that need some tackling?
Kid Tackler.
He's got a perfect name for this event.
$20 from Benji, or Benny, 2 I's, not it looked like a J. Says Frank or Z. Thank you.
Frank
Well
Izzy.
said, man.
Thank you. That was profound. Let's see.
Okay. Private Dwaz says, will Simpleflips be speedrunning Desert Bus 64? No. I will
That's
not.
a shame.
What's the meme behind that one?
You just run in a straight line for 8 hours.
Oh.
You get to the end.
Do you know what Desert Bus is?
I haven't played it. No.
Oh, you'll love it.
No. Should I know what it is?
No.
Should I
You should
speed
try
run
and
it?
score 3 points. I think you'd really like it.
Yikes. $10 from Bed22455, who says ZFG actually wearing a CLG tunic.
Yeah.
ZFG smug.
So here, when this cutscene's over, I want to leave Temple of Time, but because I skipped the Door of Time, it's actually still there. You may not have seen it there, but once I would have gone through that hallway, it would have loaded. and then I would still be blocked from the other side. So I have to save and reset to get past the door. There's that menu I was talking about. I have to go through that whole menu to reload the game.
Dude, that
So this
menu
is-
was jamming.
It is. That was the preview music you guys were listening to. Yeah, a little fun fact: the Japanese version of the collector's edition actually has unique music to it, so it's actually pretty cool.
Really, they changed the music. For the
Yeah,
English
yeah.
one?
Like the one on the English one is just like the kind of standard Zelda theme music, but the Japanese one has like a little remix you heard there.
So what's the plan? Where are we going now?
So next, I'm going to Kakariko. I have to get some basic essential items real quick.
Wow, we're already over $1,000.
Nice.
Thanks so
Really?
much, fellas.
Wow.
Wow.
We can
You're
tackle
far
a lot
too
of
kind.
kids with $1,000.
We can hire people in every city to tackle kids with this kind of money.
We take over the world.
Can I get some water?
One sweet tackle at a time.
Stay hydrated.
We should have made the donation goal 69,420 at this rate.
So I had to pick up some bugs here. These will be useful later. And I have to talk to the Cocoa Lady here and get an item. So, thanks. This is, I'll get an item here for the start of the Biggoron Sword Trading Quest. And the Biggoron Sword Trading Quest items are actually really interesting in this run, because I'm not only using them to get the Biggoron Sword, but I can actually use them for some pretty crazy glitches that'll give me a lot of really cool items.
Infinitum 90 with $50 says, "What a great and fun event. I too have been tackling kids all weekend and took their money. You can have it for your CLG office party."
We're tackling kids and giving them money. It's different. That's just honest work.
I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to read all of those donos. They're so funny.
I think that's what the people are here for.
Yeah, like, seriously. They're so good.
That's good.
So I have to. So in that grave, I just got a shield real quick, and over here I'm gonna race Dampe. So Dampe's spirit is in this run, but not the Dampe Gravedigger. So I have to race Dampe to get a hook shot. Hook shot's a really important item.
Wow, that was close. He almost got you.
48?
But you only have to do it once, right?
Yeah, I only have to do it once. So there's a second race you do to get a heart piece, but in this run I can use alternative methods to get heart pieces. And so Dampe's second heart piece is a little bit long, so I'm actually not going to get it in this run.
What's your guess, 46 or 7?
7.
7? Wow.
Yeah, I can tell as soon as I do that jump slash, I know what time I'm getting. I'm not gonna fall.
That was almost 46. Is 46 the best you can get?
Best you can get with overall fastest strats. There's tricks you can do to either manipulate the timer or do the race faster, but not the overall section faster. So with those strats, you can get as low as 0 seconds.
Oh,
But-
but yeah, but like if
yeah,
I meant
but-
just like doing it the way you just did.
Yeah, doing it the way I just did, 46 is the best time you can get. Well,
see.
some people think that 45 might be possible. No one's been able to get it, but it may be possible.
Dude, you gotta grind 45 attempts.
I don't know. Someone did oh, no, I did not mean to do that. So I have to die here again. This is just going to be a faster than a save warp.
Wow, F again.
Yep. So here I'm going to save and not continue, which is very rarely done in speedruns.
So what happens if you try and do like a Hess through the Dampe area?
So
what-
Dampe is really weird if you try to Hess. He actually does some super crazy movement where he like goes backwards and he can go out of bounds.
What?
And yeah, so I'm not sure exactly the mechanic behind it, but somehow your speed is tied to how Dampe moves. And if you go too fast, I guess, then he just kind of goes crazy.
So you always gotta keep him in front.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, so unfortunately that means Hest isn't really good for Dampe. So this might look kind of weird. I'm going to Ganon's Castle. I'm not actually going to do anything here. I just want to enter this area once. So as soon as you enter this area, it always turns time of day to nighttime. And I want to do that because I got an egg earlier, and I want that egg to hatch relatively soon. And so this is just going to help the egg hatch earlier. Plus, in addition to that, it might look like I'm losing a lot of time watching this cutscene. That cutscene was kind of slow. But I'd have to watch that cutscene no matter what at some point in the run. So really, I just had to like go in there and quickly leave, and that's the only real time it takes to advance time much farther than it was.
It was just like the loading zone transition was the time
Yeah,
loss.
that's pretty much it.
That's cool.
So we got $10 from the Pan LC, who says another 10 if you pronounce my name correctly. He's my viewer, but I might have still messed it up. Last Breeze, thank you for the $10. He says ZFG, thank you, Dad, for running.
No problem.
The Salad Man, $15, thank you. He says simple, say your catchphrase.
I can't. We'll get shut down.
Oh. I guess I don't know what your catchphrase is.
Depends on the day.
I can't say like
really
half
good
my
catchphrase.
catchphrases here, so I understand.
So this trick right here is actually pretty much one of the most important glitches in the run. It's called Reverse Bottle Adventure. So you see that I just got a bottle on my B button. That's a really big deal. So anytime you catch something in a bottle on your B button, it can modify parts of your inventory based on your C right item. So look at my bomb chew count right now. I have 3. And now I have 20.
No.
Whoa.
And now I have 29.
Oh my god.
So I can get different things in my inventory based on that item. And so I'm going to equivalent to truth now. And now I just got an extra bottle that goes over my hammer bottle slot, or my hammer slot. So that bottle right there is a bottle I just got. And I'm going to catch one more time with egg on C right. And so this is actually going to give me a glitch Deku Stick upgrade that lets me hold 30 Deku Sticks.
You still have to, is that the biggest upgrade for stick?
So stick upgrades are really weird in this. So there's actually the real Deku Stick upgrade that you like get normally, and there's a glitched one which is what I have right now that isn't technically the same one. So for this category, you actually do need to get the real Deku Stick upgrade, but having that stick upgrade is actually going to be pretty useful later on in the run anyway.
We got $50 from Vesting Barbecue. Says, glad to see you all together and having a good time. Thank you for holding events such as this. Best of luck with the run. Thank you so much, man.
Shoutouts to Vestin.
So here's some more RBA there. If you looked at my rupee count, you might have just noticed I got an extra digit on my rupee count. Just by dropping those bugs, I actually got the adult's wallet, and it also gave me the gold scale. It's not cheating.
It's like cheating. It's a lot like cheating.
I disagree. YouTube commenters.
Wow. It's the lowest insult possible.
Just play the game right. We got $30 from Mego Meg, who says, great cause. Go ahead and tackle some kids for me. Thank you, runners. $15 from Manny's credit card, who says, I love tackling kids. It's a great reason to donate. And $15 from the Pan LC, who says I was correct. Good, good. And
So-
shout out to Simpleflips.
So Manny's credit
Shout
card.
out.
Manny's credit card. One of my viewers named Manny, he accidentally had issues subbing to a channel once and posted a screenshot of his issue, but he forgot to remove the credit card information in the screenshot. So he posted his whole credit card with the 3-digit security code and everything in the chat. And it was a civic holiday, so he couldn't even cancel. He couldn't even cancel the credit card on that day for like a couple hours.
Hate to see it happen.
And so now there's a
no.
Manny's credit card running around donating.
That's funny.
Your sacrifice was not in main Benny. That's hilarious. Vane Manny. Main Vanny.
Manny's
wow.
credit card is a legend.
So I sold some bugs there just to get some extra rupees and bought a fairy with it. That fairy is going to be important for a trick coming up soon. So I'm heading over to the Dodongo's Cavern. So Dodongo's Cavern has bombs, a really important item. I mentioned how explosives are super important in general, and bomb chews are nice, but bombs are even better. Why? Because I can get easier refills on them, and they're just I can use them quicker. They have more utility with like being able to grab them for ISG and stuff. So I have to get low health here. I'm gonna light the eyes. So Dodongo's Cavern has like this big Dodongo statue. They have to light the eyes for to open the jaw. And so I can light those eyes from the bottom by running bomb cheese across the wall. I'm not gonna go in there right now, but that will be important later on. And now I want to go to the top of Dodongo's Cavern. So I'm going to hookshot this ladder and die at the same time. And yeah, so when you die at the same time as you hookshot something, you get a really big jump. And that lets me, so that bridge right there is only solid from the top, not the bottom. So I can pass through the top, land on the bottom, get revived by the fairy, and I have quick access to bombs.
Mario fan with $10 more says, I love all your streams except Witty's because he doesn't speedrun anymore. Wow, dude.
Wow.
I'm here to
He's
speedrun, man.
literally here speedrunning.
I came out of retirement for this.
I'm the one that's here, not speed.
He's here for Mario Maker. I practiced all week. A little bit. A little bit.
Reptile with $15 says, donating to the worthy cause of tackling kids. That's the whole comment.
I wonder if there's people that like actually think this is a charity for tackling kids.
At least
I think we'll get more money that way. We should
Maybe.
just let it happen.
I mean, probably, yeah.
I mean, Tackle Lover just dropped $5. Tackle Lover. This $5 is for Daddy Simple to tackle me personally.
deal.
More of a tacklee than a tackler. That's not really what we do here. But
So here in Goron City, I want to go to Death Mountain Crater, and I had to get past a wall by doing a mega side hop. So I can roll into an explosion, side hop, and by doing that against that wall, I can clip through the wall and get to that room early. And that hookshot there, I actually hookshot the wall through the statue, or the ground through the statue. So for some reason, the ground there, it just happens to be hookshotable. It's like probably this developer oversight, like they just accidentally made the ground hookshotable for some weird reason. But it allows for that quick trick, so that's cool.
There's a lot of areas where you can hookshot something that doesn't look like you can.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Why is
There's a
that?
lot of stuff in this game. I don't know. There are a few places in the game where there's like a decent explanation. Like there's some places in Water Temple where likely there were like some hookshot targets earlier in development and they took them out and they just forgot to remove the collision. And then there are some other weird places, like for some reason one polygon of this rock in the graveyard next to Dampé's hut is hookshotable. Like I have no possible explanation for something like that.
It's so strange. It's and then they just put a regular texture over it, so like you'd never know
Yeah,
that it was
exactly.
something you could do.
So back at Bolero, I died as soon as I entered the cutscene, and that allows me to get the song but not have to watch the whole cutscene. So that saves quite a bit of time. It's actually going to be used multiple times throughout the run. In fact, it'll be used again very soon. So here I can do a trick called a ground jump, where I try to grab a bomb while shielding and targeting. And when I try to backflip now, I get a little forward hop. And that allows me to grab that ledge early, and so I can skip this whole Moblin maze.
Is the Moblin seeing you like RNG? Because sometimes I see you like not get.
He'll almost always see you. I think if he doesn't see you, it's either you going too fast or too slow. I'm actually not sure which one. I hope too fast. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to... Ooh, that should still work. I think, hopefully. Maybe. Oh, God.
Oh no.
that was intentional.
Rip.
I was actually going to say something about the angle, but I was like, ZFG.
No, I don't think it was the angle. I think it's because I touched the wall for just a second. I didn't think it affected it, but I guess it did.
Okay, we have an actual Bible thump dono. Zane with $69.69 says, my brother had cancer. His dying wish was that an OT 100% streamer would hess into him. Glad to contribute to a good cause and help fulfill the wish of other tackless kids. Good luck on the run. Bible thump.
Should have read the whole thing first.
No, I was joking.
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Obviously.
Okay, this should be fine. So this should kill me as soon as I enter the cutscene. And this will give me the song, but I don't have to watch the whole cutscene.
First try.
Yeah, totally. So the next thing I want to get is, I trade an item to, oh actually before that I guess I need to go in this grotto. So I need to do RBA again. I have 6 on B right now because you get that when you have a bottle on B and you die. So I need to catch a fish back over it. And when I catch fish with Kajiro on C right, that actually gives me a quiver that holds 30 arrows and a bomb bag that holds 40 bombs. And ooh, there's a bomb drop there. I kind of wanted that. Oh well. And so I can trade to this guy. This is the next part of the Big Orange Sword trading quest. And this is the Odd Mushroom. So the Odd Mushroom is really interesting for RBA. So the Odd Mushroom actually lets you RBA heart pieces. That might sound super broken, but it's actually pretty limited. You can it only sets your heart pieces to 1. So that means if you have 0 heart pieces, then you'll go to 1. Or if you have 2 heart pieces, you'll go to 1. So you can actually delete heart pieces if you're not careful. So it's kind of limited. I only do it 3 times in this run to get 3 extra heart pieces. But it is kind of cool that I can just get free heart pieces just by dumping and catching a fish. And then I also caught that fish with hookshot on C right, and that just gives me a bottle, another bottle in my inventory over the ice arrow slot. And that timer there is, you're supposed to deliver the odd mushroom within a certain amount of time. I should have more than plenty of time left.
I remember that actually being hard casually.
Yeah, kind of. So because of the heart piece RBA I can do, I actually kind of want to make this part of the run fairly heavy on picking up heart pieces. So in the next like 5 minutes or so, I'll actually get like 9 heart pieces or something. Or 9 heart pieces that get added to my inventory, but then it's like 4 unique ones. Because I can actually dupe heart pieces right here. So there's this guy on the roof, you talk to him and he gives you a heart piece. But I'm going to delay him giving the heart piece by grabbing that ledge and holding Z and never letting go. He actually won't give me the heart piece yet. And I can delay it by going over here. And now I want to get that heart piece, but I want to do it while he's off screen. Like that. And so now, the game doesn't actually set the flag for saying that that guy gave me the heart piece unless he's on screen. So that means I just got that heart piece from the roof guy, but now I'm able to get it a second time. But the second time I'm also going to dupe it, but I'm going to dupe it a little bit differently. So this time I'm going to pull out a bomb chew. This delays it further, and I'm going to go over here, turn around, gives me the heart piece. Should dupe it as long as my camera angle is good, and go in here.
What is that?
And, huh?
Oh, In-N-Out burger? Oh my god. Dude.
Am I going to have to
Taco's the
wait
champ.
until the end of my run to eat? Wow.
Tourists.
I don't think that's happening.
I could feed you.
Yeah, sure.
We're on a team, man. We're a team.
I'm getting an incentive.
Teamwork.
You're my brother.
An incentive to feed ZFG on stream. Do you want to use this one for a bit? I don't care.
So, donation incentive for Witwix?
For me to feed you.
No. Okay, so I did a glitch called Equip Swap, where you see I now have both the Odd Mushroom and the Odd Potion on C. So you're supposed to trade the Odd Potion or the Odd Mushroom for the Odd Potion, but I did a glitch to equip the Odd Mushroom over a different C item. So I could actually keep the Mushroom even after I traded the Odd Potion. And so this is so I can do one more RBA. This jump is weird. I want to jump to that platform from here, but sometimes if you don't get this first try, it's super stupid. Okay. So I can grab this heart piece up here. And so now I need to RBA Odd Mushroom, or no, Odd Potion. So RBing Odd Potion gives me the 3 spiritual stones and the Song of Time, so it's pretty important.
That is the most OP thing.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Planet Earth.
I just beat 3 dungeons like that, basically.
Not only 2, but 3.
Yeah.
All of them.
And so it's also really important that I did that before I got Song of Storms. If I did it after, I would actually delete Song of Storms. So that's actually one inconvenient thing about RBA is that it can not only give you items, but it can delete items too. So you have to kind of work around it and make sure you don't delete things.
I think this is my favorite song in the game.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. The full version is good. Yes.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Like, are you really gonna run it though?
With NSR, maybe, but it's normal 100%. I'm focusing on that. Yeah.
So since I duped that this guy's heart piece again, I can get it a third time. This time I'm just gonna get it normally, not gonna dupe it again. And so I can do archery now. So normally you can't do archery until you get the bow, but if you remember earlier, I mentioned how I did RBA with Kajiro, which gave me a quiver, and just having that quiver actually allows me to do this game and actually win a quiver upgrade.
Alright, we got $50 from Lead Crow. What?
Let crow for sure.
Really?
Yeah, he does.
Alright, that crow. Kidding. Charity stream dude. Charity stream dude. Boggers. Good luck. Have fun. You be beautiful, CLG people. Thank you, Lead Crow. We also have $50 from Silver Xerox. It's cheese. Yeah, basically what you said. It's cheese taking notes. ZFG Smug. Hope everyone is having fun.
That was a coincidence.
Yeah. Was it? Stitches with $25. Love you, ZFG. Hearts in chat for our boy.
Aww.
Oh, Samurai Man coming in with $5. Tackling kids. Well, I'd also like to tackle these CLG speedrunners too. Keep up with the good work, amazing boys.
Well, why do we have to get tackled?
Alright.
So I'm heading back into Lost Woods for the next part of the trading quest. So the next part is I have to give the odd mushroom to this, or odd potion to this guy who gives me the poacher saw. Poacher saw, another really important item when combined with RBA. But before that, I actually have one last RBA to do with the odd mushroom. The last heart piece I got was just another full heart. Oops. The last heart piece I got from near that cow was another full heart, which means I'm back to 0 heart pieces. So I can use this odd mushroom RBA one more time, get one last heart piece out of it. And then I'm gonna RBA Poacher Saw. Now this is a super big one. So this gives me a bunch of songs. This gives me Zelda's Lullaby, Nocturne of Shadow, Serenade of Water, and Prelude of Light. And so now I can
Your favorite
play
song?
the song, the hardest song.
Nice remix.
So now, just because of that, I have Nocturne of Shadow, and I can warp over to Shadow Temple.
CFG was just telling me yesterday how much he loves Nocturne.
Dude, I hate double note songs.
You'd love Song of Double Time.
Gross.
Loot the Root with $5. He says, Hessing is just tackling kids backwards.
Holy crap.
$15 from I'm Rapture. A haiku for y'all. I like running fast. I also like charity. Tackle some dog. Tackle some dog.
Oh, there was a comma. Oh, I thought it was meant tackle a dog.
Yeah, like what's up, dog? Like,
Yikes.
tackle some dog.
Is that even a haiku?
All right.
All right, question marks. I don't know what's
Yep.
happening.
Yeah, question mark, question mark. Oh, he's
Okay.
not saying anything either.
I have to not talk to him because I have to count.
Right.
So what all that was going up and down those stairs dupes a certain thing in the graveyard that has to do with the rain, and so it's getting loaded every single time, and eventually the game has to start unloading some stuff to make room for it. And so one of the things that gets unloaded pretty early on is this gravestone in front of the Sunsong grave. And so this means I can get into the Sunstone Grave early without having to watch that cutscene where you play Zelda's Lullaby to blow it up. It's actually about like 10 seconds faster than watching that cutscene, even though it looks a bit slow.
$25 from Dr. Potato Mateo. ZFG, when you sit on the couch, remember not to show your feet like the guy with the purple and black hat.
Cheese also has sandals on.
Yeah. Just can't see.
Why aren't you showing yours?
Why don't we have the hotel?
You're making me look bad.
What happened to the slipper game?
Oh, the slippers. You have it?
I have
They're
it.
in my bag.
I have them too. He didn't want to bring his
Yeah, I
for
understand.
for reasons.
I'll give him mine.
I can't let the chat see.
Your feet.
Guys, we were gonna get ZFG to wear hotel slippers on stream, but because you guys made him so insecure about his feet, he won't do it.
Right. It's your fault.
Alright, so I have to play Nocturne one more time. This time I'm actually going to go inside Shadow Temple. But I'm going to do it a little bit weird. So in front of Shadow Temple there's a door you have to open by lighting a bunch of torches, and I can't do that right now. I don't have any fire source. So I'm going to try to bypass this loading zone. If that's not going to work. Alright, so I placed 3 bombs all in the same place, and each bomb gives you a little bit of a push. And putting them all in the exact same place, their push gets added together. And so when I side hopped into the 3 bombs all in the same place, they pushed me a pretty good distance. And it actually pushed me past the loading trigger that loads the door and the torches. And so the door wasn't there, so I can just walk right into Shadow Temple.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's one of the newer tricks just found like this year. So now here's Dead Hand again. This time I'll fight him for the hover boots.
Got him. Nice.
Yeah, so that fight's actually interestingly faster as adult. So Dead Hand has really weird HP, whereas HP isn't really determined by your weapon, but actually whether you're child or adult. And so even if I use like Master Sword as child, it wouldn't have been as fast as that fight. But as adult, for some reason, it's just faster. So now back to the forest and go into Forest Temple.
Our first actual temple.
Yeah.
Well, Shadow Temple, kind of.
So I'm going to do a safety saving here, just because if things go wrong, this could be bad, but should be fine.
It's my favorite temple.
ZFG, what's your favorite temple?
Water or spirit?
Water?
Water or spirit. One of
Oh.
them. I'm not sure. I always go back between the two.
I like Water Temple in Speedrun, at least.
Yeah.
I hated Water
Nice.
Temple when I played it for the first time.
Yeah, like
Everyone
casually.
did, but they're just bad.
All this game did was made me feel stupid
Okay.
because I couldn't do it.
Oh, I still
I couldn't do Water
I
Temple.
still can't do Water Temple casually, but in the speedrun I can.
Yeah, in a speedrun you know what to do.
Because I'm just like following what I have to do and I'm not actually thinking about what I'm doing, so I can't remember casually.
So I have to shoot this eye to open this door, but I don't have the bow. But I do have arrows, even though I don't have the bow. So I can do a trick to try to use those arrows. Ooh, I'm not sure this is going to work. Yeah. Alright, that should be good.
Holy. What on earth even happened?
So that's a glitch called action swap. And so I
Nice.
I had hookshot in my hand, and I tried to take out Deku Stick, but the Deku Stick got interrupted by the bomb hitting my shield. And so this does this weird thing where it kind of combines the two actions of the two weapons, like what you have in your hand, and what you tried to pull out. And so it does this weird, really weird glitchy thing where you use an arrow and it kind of aims upwards. So this next trick here, I have to die in the water and grab the ladder as the weird camera's happening. And so this will kind of make me still sort of in a water state. So if I pick up an item, it'd be like if I picked up an item in the water. See how I just how I picked up the deck of nuts, but nothing really happened. So the game has an item stored for me that I'm supposed to get, but I can change that item by going in front of a chest. I just went in front of that chest, and now if I go in the water, whoa, that was quick. Now when I go in the water, I actually get the item. It looked like a compass, but that was actually light arrows.
Wow, it's cool that you do GIM in this to get
Yeah.
light arrow. GIM stands for get item manipulation.
Yeah.
So for action swap, can you do action swap with the same technique as in Majora's Mask? Because we also use that.
No, you guys are lucky. You guys get the super easy free version. We
Yeah.
have to be careful with it.
That's cool though that you can use it in this run.
Yeah, it's really neat. So I finally got some Skulltulas. It's been a while, but I finally got 2 whole gold Skulltulas, and I need 98 more. Geez, it's gonna be a lot of work to get all those.
How are you gonna get those?
When do you do that Skulltula hunting?
Soon.
Is it
The
soon?
Skulltula hunt will be soon.
Dude, I'm so excited for that.
So we have a big $100 donation from RPM 549. It says throwing down a hundo for diet hundo.
Diet hundo.
Yeah, that's
I've never heard it called that.
That's a meme name people like to call this. It's diet hundo and boneless hundo.
Boneless hundo.
We got Musabi with $10. He says, I don't want to see any feet on this nice Christian stream.
All right, I'll have to. It's gonna be it for me, boys.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
outie.
Get out.
Sorry. There.
All right, so I have to do RBA.
We're tackling cheese at 5K.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Apparently, yeah.
Not me, but
We?
Nice.
someone.
No, you got to do it too.
I'm not doing it.
I don't want to do it alone.
I'm providing emotional support to the group of people who have to take on cheese.
What?
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing it unless we all do it.
Okay. I'll be right there with you.
All right, then.
I see through your lies. No way.
Oh no, almost got the quick kill. Oh no. This is bad. Dude, get down here. What is he doing, dude?
Oh my god.
Got him.
that only happens if he's at low health. I messed up killing him quickly. So yeah, so during that fight, I had to do RBA again. So it's good to do it during the fight when he's like running through the paintings, because I kind of have to wait during that section anyway. So I used that time to do RBA, and I used it with Poe on C right to give myself some more bomb chews. I was running pretty low on bomb chews, and they'll be pretty important in this upcoming section.
It's cool how when you have ISG, the tennis just goes back and forth without having to do anything. You just stand
Yeah.
there.
So I'm not going to go straight in. I need to do some more RBA, and I need to skip this cutscene. Going that warp gives me the Force Medallion, but it's like a 3-minute cutscene that I don't want to watch. So first I have to damage down. I have to take a lot of damage, get to low health. And I'm also going to RBA light arrows right here. So catching bugs on B with light arrow on C right actually gives me the Spirit Temple boss key, which will be useful later. So now I want to skip this cutscene. Ooh, 2 paws.
Perfect.
Wow, that's cool.
And so I'm going to die at just the right frame, and this will give me the Force Medallion and skip the cutscene.
Good job, Jay. I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
We got $5 from 2110. He says, ZFG, will you marry me?
We'll see.
Okay. Didn't watch what I expected.
Okay, safety save there in case bad things happen.
$10 from Logic Puzzle. He says, finally caught a Simpleflips stream. He spent 45 minutes trying to BLJ a couch while ZFG played an amazing Ocarina of Time run. Great entertainer he is.
Thank you, Logic Puzzle.
BLJ the couch.
So that's 3 Skulltulas. I got 97 left. Oh, I don't actually need that. So I need to get a Decanut upgrade. I still haven't gotten Decanuts at all, actually. And so one of these scrubs in here sells an upgrade to the Decanut capacity. So what I'm going to do here is do this glitch where I go into C up and shield that nut at the same time. So you see my camera's kind of weird right now. I'm sort of in C up, so I can't actually receive items yet. And then I activated both of their triggers at the same time. And then deactivated the glitch. And so that let me get both of their items at the same time. And so I just got the biggest Decanut upgrade. So I actually need a bomb drop. I need some bombs here.
Is it time?
It is time.
Oh my god, yes.
The best
After I get a bomb drop. How long will it take?
Let's guess. 6 tries.
Come on.
More hearts.
Is this a thing in the run? Like RNG?
No, I just wasted too many bombs.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to do this if you're not bad.
So why are you
Any day now.
Hey,
Should be
Bot
good.
Camp.
Okay, so there's a Skulltula in that room right there. And I want to get that Skulltula a few times. So what I'm actually going to do is try to hover up here. Come on. Alright, so I'm going to hover up here, and I'm going to hover boots over here. And jump slash. And so I, like, sort of triggered the room over to the left, and I sort of triggered this room here. Oh, I didn't. Ooh, this might be bad. Ooh, I think I have to... Ooh, okay, I have to do some more RBA here to fix this. So I have to get more bomb cheese. I need a lot of bomb cheese for this, and I wasted some, so I have to do this again.
It's okay, guys. It's not run over.
It's ZFG smug.
Yeah. He knows.
Oh wait,
what
I
to
have to do this. Hold on, this is gonna be awkward. I have to do this with ISG.
Oh god.
Actually, wait. Actually, okay, I have to use that safety save. Actually, this
I have
whole
no idea what's going on.
it's a really awkward trick, and you need a lot of bomb cheese for it. And
Dude, you
I
could
didn't
just
have
say
that.
this is part of the plan. I honestly.
yeah, it's totally part of the plan.
Well, now you ruined it.
This is ZFG happy. Is there a ZFG happy?
No,
There's no ZFG
no,
happy?
that emotion doesn't exist in my chat.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Does it exist in you?
Huh? Alright, so you're gonna have to do this whole section again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, pausing is actually pretty bad on the GameCube version. You can see like every pause kind of takes quite a while.
Read that one.
Okay,
Okay, this one's amazing. D squared with $5. Pikachu used Volt Tackle on Cancer Child. It's super effective. Oh my god.
okay, faster this time, maybe.
Is there more? I only saw that one.
$50 from Mathematic. Frank Z. Another Frank Z in chat, please. That's the comment.
Oh, you have tons of
Oh
bombs
my
now.
god.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It's a good pause.
Thank you.
Alright, that should be good. Okay.
All right.
So I like partially loaded that room over there, and I partially loaded the other room, and that kind of forces only that room to load. Now I'm out of bounds. All right, I actually have to not talk during this. Oh, whoops. That should be okay. So every time I'm doing this, I'm loading an extra gold Skulltula. Also, when you see the screen freeze like that, that's not your stream doing anything wrong. That's the game. There are so many Skulltulas loaded that the game cannot handle showing them all at once, and so it's kind of completely freezing when there's too many Skulltulas on screen. It paused when I equipped hover boots. Wow.
Oh no.
So that trick does have a chance to crash.
Wow, that's brutal.
Yeah.
And it's so has that happened in an actual like personal best attempt?
Only like once.
Wow, that's insane. So was there anything you could have done to prevent that?
As far as I'm aware, no.
Wow.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah.
So it's just something you got to deal with and hope it doesn't happen. That's insane.
So worst case scenario, I have a backup save like right after this part. I'll try one more time, but if it doesn't go right, I can load the backup save.
It's a cool trick anyway. I don't
Yeah.
mind watching it again.
Yeah.
Dude, this music jams every time.
It is really good.
Oh crap! What did I do? Yeah. Okay.
Is it like actually updating?
Did we read this one? I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
I don't know if it's updating.
It is. It's probably up to date. Well, we're almost already at 2,000.
That's crazy.
We're doing a good job tackling.
Yeah.
Keep tackling. Is that frame perfect? For
It's 2 frames.
2 frame? Oh, it's pretty good.
It's actually not too hard to do unbuffered, but back in Hundo, you actually have to pause there anyway. And so I just use it as a pause buffer. In this category, I technically don't have to pause there, but I'm just kind of used to it, so might as well.
And what if you miss it? Is it...
If
you have
you
to
miss
go
it,
back
you just have to reset. You don't have to go back out, but it's usually easiest to do that.
I see.
For a second when you said reset, I thought you meant like the run.
Oh.
No, no,
It's
no.
like-
Just like leave
Just
the
like leave
grotto.
and re-enter the area.
Yeah.
Come on, bombos.
It had to be this run where I wasted too many bombs.
And then the time before you got like 3 drops or something?
Yeah.
Do you know the chance of getting a drop from this?
I think it's 1 in 16, or wait, no.
There's one. But it's lower, or it's higher because you had a few bomb count?
Yeah, yeah. Dude. I can't backflip. It's too hard.
Oh my goodness, we just broke $2,000.
Nice.
Oh man, ZFG smug.
Yes, neat. Right. Gotta pay attention here though.
So again, every time I'm doing this, every time I'm reloading that area, there's more Skulltulas being loaded. So I'm just loading a massive amount of Skulltulas all at the same time. Alright, I'm actually going to have to do something mildly risky. Hopefully, this may cause a crash again, but I kind of have no choice at this point. Okay, this should be good.
This whole part is monk ass, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, killing all the last ones. No crash on the pause.
Oh my god.
And 100 gold Skulltulas.
Oh,
Massive pog.
yeah.
ZFG smug. Yes.
Finally.
Banging menu music, dude.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
All right. We got $100 from Rundas. Once more with feeling feels. Okay, man. Thank you so much for $100. That got us over $2,000. All right. So
This one's good.
yeah, Dry for Has. Shout outs to Dry for Has. With a $10 donation. Says, since this is the only time you'll have face cam ZFG, make a bunch of over-exaggerated reactions on your face for YouTube thumbnails.
No. Okay, because of that extra safety save I had to do, I actually am going to have to do an extra trick here just to get Bottle It back on B.
Taking a break. Oh, hey.
Hello.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Want to come on the couch?
Yeah, in a moment. I just found out Cheese was wearing the tiny headset.
Oh, yeah.
This one's real tiny. I got a big head. What?
Okay, so now it's time for me to actually go back to Child. You can go back to Child after you beat Forest Temple, but the door time is still closed, and there are ways to skip the door time as adult, but for this, I'm actually going to open the door of time. But to do that, for some weird reason, the door time will only open if you enter Temple of Time from the front. That's why I had to leave and re-enter, even though it seems kind of weird. But because I used RBA to get the Song of Time earlier, I can now just open the door of time as adult.
Got any new donuts?
Yeah. Dreamweaver7 donated $69.69 and said, tackling kids, pog. And $25 from Ultra Robo Cats, who says, salmon shorts. That's about you.
Oh, my shorts. They're salmon
They're
colored.
salmon, all right.
Yeah, it's a very relaxing color.
Puts the kids at ease right before you tackle them. They're like, oh, salmon shorts. That's bang.
Yeah. It uses them to distract them before they get tackled.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there's a cutscene here where you learn the Prelude of Light, and I don't want to watch that cutscene, so I can pull out Ocarina and play Sun Song immediately as the cutscene starts. And then that just reloads the area and lets me skip it. And now I can finally go back to Child.
Xander player with $10 says, better raise this damn sub goal. Or, no, the donation goal, sorry. Also, stream is awesome. Thank you very much, Xander.
Oh, wait. I forgot something important. This should be fine.
It's called an on-the-fly reroute.
What did you forget?
Oh my god.
I forgot
This one's awesome.
I forgot the RBA bomb shoes.
KJ with $20 says, when I saw ZFG shooting arrows at kids in Majora's Mask, I knew it would only be a matter of time before the violence escalated. Here's to tackling more kids, but more importantly, their cancer.
Okay, everything's fine. So I just had to do that real quick to get myself more bomb shoes. I had 0 bomb shoes right there, and in upcoming sections of the run, I'll have to use a lot of bomb shoes. So I need quite a few.
Falco Buster with $32 says, shoutouts to ZFG and I guess Simpleflips too. Calf Sneak with $10. Hope this humble donation can contribute to at least a couple more kids being tackled.
So I'm here in Kakariko. So there's two important things I want to do here. So the first one is going more through the Biggoron Sword trading quest, which might sound kind of weird as child, but this guy right here, you're supposed to give him the poacher saw as adult in Gerudo Valley. Come on.
Equip swap the other direction is the worst.
It is. This is. I can do it from right side easily. Left side is impossible.
Same. It's
I
so hard
can't
to
do
go
it
the other
from
way.
the map.
Yeah.
So I have the opposite.
So you're supposed
Really?
to give.
yeah, I can't do it from the map.
You're supposed to give it to this guy as adult, but you can actually give it to him as child, even though like he's just in Kakariko, and if you can equip the poacher saw, which you can with equip swap, then he actually will give you the broken Goron sword in exchange. So now here's the House of Skulltula where you get the Skulltula rewards, and I have gotten 100 Skulltulas, so I have freed them all already. And what's really cool about this is that this reward, the 100 Skulltula reward, that's just rupees that everyone thinks is pointless, is actually useful in a speedrun because I get 100 gold Skulltulas so early.
Wow, that's awesome.
So let's grab the last rewards here. And I'm actually going to grab the rupee one more time. I actually have to play Sunsong for an upcoming section anyway. And Sunsong just reloads the area, which means I can just grab 200 more rupees from the guy. So now I'm rich.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Cameron with $5. Shout outs to Phil for crystal clear and Simpleflips for correctly saying my name. Thank you, man.
So when I become adult again, the last item I had on B as adult was a bottle. And when you become adult, when you have bottle and B last, it'll put a different item on your B button based on your C right item as child. So I had broken Goron sword on C right as child. And so this points to a section of memory that deals with medallions, and this ends up giving me a really high item value on my B button. So then I have that, glitched mess on my B button now. So that is glitched item number 255. And the reason I want that is it acts like eye drops. And eye drops is the last item you give to Biggoron for the Biggoron sword quest. So with that glitchy item, I can actually get Biggoron sword really quickly.
There's no way to RBA Biggoron sword?
No. So what's interesting about Biggoron sword and like the possibility of RBAing it is Biggoron sword actually has the same item value as Giant's Knife. But what actually differentiates them is something entirely separate. It's like a separate flag that says like this item is Biggoron sword and not Giant's Knife. And so even if you were to like do something that would technically RBA Biggoron sword, it wouldn't actually be Biggoron sword because that flag that specifically says this is Biggoron sword is only gotten through giving him claim check. Now if you could somehow RBA that flag, then yeah, you could. But that would be I don't know how we're ever going to do that.
Is there a way to RBA the claim check?
No, you can BA the claim check and get it on your B button, but it wouldn't really do too much. So the reason I still had to go up to Broken Goron Sword is actually, and give him that for prescription right now, even though I have eye drops, is eye drops don't actually work on him unless the item in your adult trade item slot is at least prescription or higher in the trade quest. And so if I gave him eye drops earlier, he actually wouldn't even accept it. He would just think like, oh, this is some useless item that doesn't do anything. And so that's why I had to get prescription first before I gave him eye drops. And so now I got the claim check and I gotta wait 3 days. And so I can use this waiting time to actually do something important, go get magic over there.
Oh, you're like moving closer to the fountain
Yeah.
between the night and day?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Have to wait just a second to make sure it actually turns night.
Bluebit with $15 says, nice.
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 $10 from Vincent. The idea of ZFG hessing at children to tackle them still keeps me up at night. Nyans with $5. Didn't think you could get a run worse than PB, but you always surprise me, Pog.
Of course.
What's your PB?
246.22. I actually got it the day before I left for this event.
Oh, nice. You can unplug it.
Oh, it's just charging.
Yeah, here.
It was actually my last run. My last run before this run was actually a PB.
Congratulations.
Congrats on your PB.
Thanks. Makes sense why this one's bad now.
So, 246. And what's your? Do you have a goal time for this then, or?
I was thinking 245, but probably a little bit lower than that. There's actually there's actually a new route that was. It was actually a route I was working on a few weeks ago, and I didn't think it was very good. But then it turns out that route actually is faster, even though I thought it had some problems. So that route is going to save around a minute, and going to be working on that route like right as soon as I get back to this after this event.
You never cease to surprise me, ZFG,
In what way?
with your skills.
Oh, thank you. I have no bombs. Oh, I can grab some right over here.
You got $5 from Beaver Biscuit,
Oh.
who says long-time viewer, first-time donator. One goes to saving the animals. Hilarious.
It's a real original.
Sounded sarcastic, I know, but that's the funniest thing I've ever read. And we got $10 from Dia Beasley. Thank you, man. He says, tackled like 8 kids at work today. Didn't realize CLG was doing it for charity. I could have been showing support all day. Well, you're here now, man. Thank you.
So I just got the first magic upgrade, and I can make a flip directly into where you get the second magic upgrade. So yeah, pretty quick upgrade. You're supposed to enter that by using the hammer on some rocks, but there's actually many different ways you can get past the rocks. In that case, it was just a mega flip. You can like side hop past them, hess past them.
You want me to scoot over?
Hi, cheese. Did you eat food? What'd you eat? The burger? Was it good? It's pretty good.
He's been talking about In-N-Out all weekend.
No, I was talking about the other one, the chicken minis.
Well, that too.
I didn't talk about the other one. In-N-Out?
Yeah, you have.
Did I? Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, didn't you ask? Weren't you the one that asked for In-N-Out first?
Yeah, I did actually. That's true. But like once.
All weekend.
Consistent.
Never stops talking about In-N-Out.
What happened? Oh.
So there's one quick card piece I can grab up here, and then I want to go into Goron City. So Goron City is where I'm going to use all those rupees I just got. So I just got 400 rupees, and I'm going to waste it all. Would not recommend following what I am doing. Save up. Put some money in savings.
50% more on. Wow, what a rupee count.
Nice
Yeah.
rupee count. Oh my
Nice.
god, nice.
So to get into the shop, I have to clip in from out of bounds. And I'm going to do this from over here. I'm going to set this bomb down. It's going to boost me out of bounds. And go straight into the shop.
Is there now another way to do that with the Mega Side Hop?
Yeah, that's like the easier, older method. All right,
It's too
so-
easy.
Yeah. So I bought 40 bombs, so now I have a full bomb count, the Goron Tunic, and Red Potion, which might seem kind of like an odd one. So the reason I want to buy Red Potion is actually for RBA. So RBAing Red Potion will actually give me another bottle. And so that's really good. So I only get one of the regular 4 bottles in this run, and then the other 3 are all gotten from RBA. And so I need those 3 bottles that I RBA come from Empty Bottle, Red Potion, and Neighbor's Love. So Red Potion is just one of the important ones I have to get just for that RBA.
For a second, when you said an odd one, I thought you were like making a play on like odd potion plus red potion, and I was like,
no.
what is he trying to show us here?
If you think I'm ever saying a pun, I'm not. I hate puns.
Kino with $5 says tackling kids? ?
Yeah, exclamation point.
Lil Baskern with $5. Long-time donator, first-time viewer. I want my money back. This one goes to tackling the kids.
So King Zora is up here. He's frozen in red ice right now. I'm going to unfreeze him by reading that sign.
It was frozen. It's good now.
Oh, was it?
And now he's unfrozen. Yeah, so reading that sign with a certain camera angle so that the camera's panning towards King Zora as the text is up actually unfreezes him. It like messes with the red ice loading, and so now I can talk to him and he gives me Zora Tunic. The CLG Tunic.
I thought you hated Blue Tunic.
I do.
Now you literally by contract have to love it.
No.
Yeah, that's what you just said.
No. I'm just saying that because my chat says it. Besides, it's objectively slower in this run. It actually cost me time in this run.
$5 from Sam the Dancing Matzo Man, who says, every spring I tell the story of how the children speed ran for glory. Thanks, dude.
Oh, Adam Zeddy, one of my longest viewers. Shout out to Adam Zeddy. $50. Tackle the heck out of the kids. Thank you so much, Adam Zeddy.
Straight and to the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, we're already almost at 2,500.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing. It's been an hour and a half.
Yeah. It's crazy. You guys are bringing in the money so fast. Speedrunning the donations.
Speedrunning the tackling.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to head over to the Ice Cavern, but before that, there's one hard piece over there I want to get on an iceberg. Nice. So the hard pieces in this run that I want to get, later on in the run, there's going to be a place where I can dupe a bunch of hard pieces. So, but it's not always fastest to do that for every single hard piece. So I basically just want to grab the fast ones. If there's any hard piece I can grab that's relatively quick, isn't going to cost much time to go out of the way for, then I want to grab that hard piece.
That's a close one.
Yeah.
Ice Cavern is my favorite. I love Ice Cavern.
It's not as cool in this category. It's still pretty neat in this category, but it's not quite the same as 100% Ice Cavern.
Do you still do the hover boots, Hess?
No.
No? Sad face.
Yeah, because you can completely skip that section of the room, or you can completely skip that room. Yeah, so no need for the Skulltulas or hard piece here, so I'm kind of just going straight to the end. So you can clip through this ice here, this red ice. I can use 2 bombs to clip through. And I also need to damage myself here. So I'm going to take a bunch of damage here.
Ace for the $20. Here's 20 Triforce pieces. Happy King Zora Day.
Wait, today's King Zora Day?
I was about to ask what King Zora Day was.
I don't know. I didn't know. If it is, that's cool.
Is this a ZFG meme?
No, it's not a ZFG meme. It's like a OOT community meme. So like, King Zora Day, I think the lore is like there were a few tricks related to King Zora that all happened to be found on the same day. And so today, I think it might have actually been yesterday. Either yesterday or today is King Zora Day. Just because of those tricks being found.
That's
Wow,
so cool.
that was the
That's
sickest
really
jump
cool.
ever.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Nice.
I tried to stab it, but I got greedy. Should have just shielded.
I thought you were going to spin attack. I like this house a lot. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. Just like squeeze through the ice real quick.
This boss is really hard. Nice.
Yeah.
What boss?
Yeah, so their weak point is their back. If you attack their back, it does 8 times damage. So, pretty quick. Now I want to die as I open this chest.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, if you fail that one, it sucks.
Yeah. So, I open the chest even though I'm already dead, and as soon as I regain control after closing this text box, I immediately die. Right as Sheik tries to talk to me.
Dude, I love this. Is like happy
Yeah.
music, death.
Yeah,
It's
it's
happy
great.
death music.
What was that?
Just a safety save. I don't think I'll need it, but, you know, probably should.
That's a message that pops up every time you save on the
Yeah.
GameCube
Oh,
version.
okay.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the GameCube version actually has to save to a memory card, and on all other versions, saving is instant. But since it has to save to a memory card, it has to like add an extra screen to show that it's taking time.
Was Jabu intro? Oh, I love this.
Yep. So Jabu still exists as adult, or the loading zone does. It's just under the ice.
Yeah.
It is a wait. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. Never mind. I thought I did a big mistake. Okay. There's a later part in the run where if I accidentally equip sword, then it's a very big mistake. But I thought I was in a different part of the run than I actually am.
Nice. We got $5 from Awu. Says, good luck with the run. Tackle those kids.
So yeah, Jabu's adult is really cool. Adult can generally do stuff faster than child, so Jabu goes by a little bit quicker. Although not that much, because like you still have to do the whole Rudo escort. You have to bring Rudo all the way to the boomerang room. Like one of the few like long annoying things we can't skip in this game. We have no way to get the boomerang without Rudo.
Rudo slowing things down, man.
Yeah.
Not cool. Also, Nala Sounds with $13 says, hey, you can at least wear the CLG tunic during this. ZFG, what do you think
Nah.
about that?
No.
How does that make you feel?
I can't wear it. I'll lose time.
No,
Oh,
my
I
God.
just got the joke. It's like the blue tunic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He hates blue tunic. Right.
The king has spoken, though. Green it is.
Well, until a certain time, eventually I will equip red.
Oh. I
As
thought you
it-
were going to say
as-
blue.
As it is needed. The red tunic is needed at some point. The blue tunic is only detrimental, so I will not equip it. Even bias aside. So some weird equips here. No.
Equip sock is a good trick.
Yeah. So I have to equip red potion twice and catch that fairy over my original red potion. So this is so I get a fairy in a real bottle, so it can revive me. You can, if you catch fairies in dupe bottles or bottles that aren't your main 4 bottle slots,
Oh my god.
then they won't actually revive you, except for like some specific circumstances.
That Jabu wrong orb.
Yeah, yeah. So, so I want to catch the fairy in that bottle specifically, but I want to keep the red potion because I need to RBA that right now.
Wasn't there a bubble that could crash the game as an adult?
So that only happens because of Jabu wrong warp, which we're not doing in this run.
Oh, okay.
Also, there's a flashing lights warning coming up soon. There will be flashing lights.
Should have played on Wii U. There's a darkness
Oh,
filter
yeah.
on there.
Oh god, this might be bad. Uh-oh, I gotta be fast.
Oh.
Okay, so that RBA's another bottle.
Oh no.
No.
Wow.
I thought throwing Rudo up there would let me grab it and save it. Well, again, I do have to do flashing lights, so yeah, that's it. Or no. So I have to waste a bunch of Deca Nuts. I have to go down to 13. I'm going to go down to 15 right now and then waste 2 more later on.
Wait, he's throwing the Deku Nuts all the way across. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen that. You can use Deku Nuts as adults, right? Normally?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay, it's one of those
It's
double
pause-
items.
Is pausing a little bit laggier or more difficult on the GameCube version?
Yeah, it is.
No, that's what I thought. $2.50 from 2110. Does child Rudo deserve to be tackled as well?
I mean, we can't discriminate. So that'll get me down to 13. Everyone's favorite. I actually want to avoid these hearts
yeah.
here. Can I avoid this? Nice magic jar. I'm just gonna wait for these hearts to disappear. I don't want
Dude,
them.
it's fine. We get to watch her
Yeah,
vibrate for a
exactly.
while.
Yeah.
Vibruto.
I just
Alright.
got that joke too. I just got that joke as well. After like 2 years.
Really? You didn't know about Vibruto like that?
I don't know the actual word vibruto. I just realized why
Oh.
they say vibruto.
So I'm gonna dump this fish on B with fairy on C right. This RBA is my Deku stick count, so I just got 20 Deku sticks. Quick swap is the hardest trick in the game. So now I'm gonna go back to child again. So Jabu is actually the one dungeon we don't have to beat in this run because I RBA the Zora Sapphire. I just don't need to beat Jabu at all. Technically, I don't need to beat Deku or Dodongo's Cavern either, but it will end up being faster for me to do so. So I will be beating those.
I was about to say, like, why is the door time open? Then I realized that insane odd potion.
Yeah, it is indeed possible to open the door time. Little known fact.
I was about to say, it looks so weird that we actually open it.
Alright, so here's the next child section. I need to equip a fish and back to adult.
That's so weird.
That was the hardest trial ever.
Yeah, so that's just to switch the item that's going to be on my B button to Furor's Wind. Fish points to my Deku Nut count, and my Deku Nut count is 13. That's why I had to waste all those Deku Nuts earlier. And Furor's Wind is item value 13, so it puts item 13 on B.
Wow. So that was child 3 right there.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, child 4 in this run, because
Child 4.
I messed up earlier.
Oh yeah, but like actually child
Yeah,
3.
actually child 3, yeah. So now I gotta head over to Water Temple. Gotta get Longshot and beat the Water Temple. This part of the run's pretty neat. So to get into Water Temple, I can clip in by doing a jump slash as I'm falling here. This will clip me through the ground, and I can just swim over to the loading zone.
That's a lot harder than it looks. That jump slash, isn't it?
It's actually not too bad. It's a decent sized window, but you kind of have to know what you're looking for.
It's the angling, like the angle changes at first that are kind of weird.
Yeah.
That's why you have to like turn right then left.
So first thing I'm going to
Oh
go
my
do
God.
is go get the long shot. So I want to clip out of bounds here with a ledge clip. I target the wall as soon as I grab the ledge there, and it kind of forces Link to face the wall while he's grabbing the ledge, which clips him out of bounds. So I'm going to go over to the edge of the water here and go back in bounds right here. So this loads this next room.
This trick is mind-blowing, honestly.
Yeah, it's a
unreal.
really cool trick.
By the way, all the money that's being raised, Real Talk, goes to patient care and research and development for children struggling with cancer. So all the donos are super appreciated. And it's pretty cool that we've already gotten $2,380 raised.
Alright, so I have to get down to low health and then enter this room. So there's this, you're supposed to come into this room from above, but I need to hover up to the hallway that you're supposed to come to this room from. Did I think I used one less shoe than I'm supposed to. That's kind of bad.
He does RBA more.
Yeah, but I need more shoes later even. I should go in and out of the door.
Go ahead if you want to.
Sure. Shady Abe donates $5 and says, "Cancer is GBJ." Not really sure what that means.
Yeah, me neither. We got $9 from Steinai. Free of cancer since the 9/11/29. 9/11/2019.
A week and a half ago.
Yeah. I didn't get tackled though. Feels okay, man. Also, huge thanks to the community. Always gave me a laugh on my down days. People hug.
Feels good,
You're
man.
welcome.
Alright, so in this room I have to hookshot a target as soon as I die. So this timer's going to come up and I'm going to do some tricks with it to die at the right time.
This is a cool trick.
This is similar to the Dodongo's cavern jump, huh?
Yeah.
Just a different application.
So as soon as I hookshot this, I'm going to die. And I'm going to do a huge jump. So this is even bigger than the one back in Dodongo's cavern because I'm underwater here. And when you're underwater, it lowers your downwards acceleration. So that means I'm losing speed slower as I'm going up. So the jump actually lasts way longer.
Wow.
And now with that huge jump, I land in Dark Link's room. This is actually where Dark Link is, but the room is unloaded. And right in front of me is the long shot room. Oops.
I think it's so funny when you break a stick as adult. It's just a sword just shooting out of him.
So this is the doorway to the long shot room. It's actually hookshotable, so I can use it to clip into the room. And then from here, I do a side hop and a jump slash here to load the room. And
Dude,
there's the long shot chest.
That is amazing, man. Wow.
Clap worthy.
I clap for you.
So yeah, now I have to actually go beat Water Temple. And so after that big crazy trick, the way I'm going to go get to the boss is the normal way. I'm just going to long shot over. Which is actually surprisingly not common in OT speedruns, because normally in any run that beats Water Temple, you either don't have long shot or have the water lowered. So this is like the only run where you have long shot and the water is still raised. And so you can actually just get over normally. So I've set Furrow's Wind here for a future cutscene skip. And then I have to clip through this door by doing a short hover, and then getting damaged as I fall from it. And this takes me straight to the boss.
That was discovered more recently, wasn't it? The
About a year ago.
A year ago now?
Yeah, yeah.
That's so cool.
recent-ish.
It stops you from having to hover above the doors, like hit collision.
Yeah, it's really cool. So the way that works is to clip through certain walls, you have to have a certain combination of both downwards velocity and horizontal velocity. And so when you hover and you use a sword during a hover, you instantly fall. And you fall at max downwards velocity. And then when you get hit by the bomb hits you backwards pretty fast, but only for like a frame or two. And so by getting hit right as you fall, you have that right amount of speed to clip you through the wall. So I want to trap Morpha in the corner here. And just quickly kill Morpha.
Nice.
It's my least favorite boss in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too.
not-
I think so
not-
too.
The best. Well, not my least favorite because King Dodongo exists. But yeah.
King Dodongo's cool.
It's too easy. That's
Like,
the problem.
Dude, he's so boring.
Yeah, he's boring.
Yeah, exactly.
You can rebound the bomb though, like basketball.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what?
That's the coolest thing you can do in that fight.
The enthusiasm.
I mean, I always do it. I like doing it, but that is the extent of anything cool in that
Yeah.
fight, which is a bad sign.
Oh wow.
So by using Furrow's Wind right as I step on the blue warp, if I warp away right as the camera starts to fade out here, I get the medallion and don't have to watch the cutscene.
The white flash kind of indicates that you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, does it? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
If you don't get like a white flash, then well ripped.
Goron race in Majora's Mask is the same way. If
Yeah.
you get a white flash after the race, it means you won. So sometimes there's like a really close chance, like that you like, because the computer could finish really close
Yeah.
to you, and you can't tell who finished first, so you just look for the flash.
I've seen that a lot happen actually.
Yeah. Dude, the camera and OOT is so good.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
Sorry you guys have to deal with MM's bad camera.
Yeah. Like I just saw that side hop after you turned, and it went the way you wanted it to.
Yeah, imagine that.
It's wild.
So this Furrow's Wind here is being set for a future wrong warp. And now my next dungeon to go to is the Deku Tree. So you're normally not supposed to be in Deku Tree as adult, but there are ways. So normally as adult, what blocks you from entering Deku Tree is the Deku Tree's mouth. It's always closed. But that mouth is something you can just force not to spawn by going out of bounds. So I'm going to go out of bounds here.
I love cover boot slash.
Ooh, nice. I got the full one. And so now from this unloaded area, his mouth isn't there, and so you'll see Link kind of fall right here, where the mouth is supposed to be. And now I'm in Deku Tree.
Cool.
So I have to go get Slingshot over here.
Benji with the $5, he says, had to contribute to this great cause. 100% NSR is my favorite category, which I even ran myself. Heavily underrated, needs a lot more attention from people. Let's help Science fight pediatric cancer to save the countless innocent lives. Thank you so much, Benji.
Well said.
Thanks, Benji.
Yes.
Thanks. Cool. Even though I skip that text there, sometimes if you open that door from far behind, then you can get the text even from the other side. So now I'm going to go straight to the boss room. Gonna do the setup and then start a mega flip here. Is that gonna work?
Close.
Okay. So this clips me out of bounds, and then I just fall straight into the loading zone for the boss.
Wow, that's awesome.
Great.
I didn't know about that one.
I thought you were going to do the other one with the platform that you like
Yeah,
hang on
yeah.
it, and it takes you out. Also, Castle Serenity with $5. I don't have lots of money, but I lost an uncle to cancer, so here's to him. Thank you so much, Serenity. Appreciate it.
Do we have a heart in chat?
And boss is dead.
Man Without Shoes with $25 says, tackle debug menu.
Are you gonna be doing that, Phil?
Yes, unfortunately.
Alright, so this wrong warp I did is actually, it takes me straight to the Saria's song cutscene. So the reason I want to do this with a wrong warp is because the Saria's song cutscene, normally the only way it activates is if you meet Zelda at Hyrule Castle. I have actually not met Zelda at Hyrule Castle yet, and I will not because it actually takes a really long time. It's a really long cutscene. So if I want to avoid meeting Zelda at Hyrule Castle, then I have to wrong warp here. And this cutscene's a little bit weird. Saria is kind of stuck in the tree stump.
Oh yeah, her legs are like...
She seems comfy.
Yeah.
Do you know that Saria's song or Saria's song is in Majora's Mask?
Really?
Yeah,
Could you demonstrate that, Phil?
I guess.
Is that similar to the Sun Song being in?
Yeah, it is, but it's got a really weird effect. It just makes a song happen. Like it just starts a song.
That it?
Yeah. I can do it in the run later. I guess all it takes is pressing one button on the stupid
So
debug
there's
menu.
So there's another interesting thing about the Saria song wrong warp, and it's that the cutscene plays twice. So the weird thing about this is that when you wrong warp into it, you're wrong warping directly into the cutscene, but as soon as you gain control after the cutscene, you step into the regular cutscene trigger, and so you just end up watching it twice.
Wow, that's really funny.
Yeah. But so it may seem like, oh, it's kind of dumb that you have to watch it twice, but watching it one extra time is much faster than having to go meet Zelda. Because the cutscene's only like a minute.
$10 from Synfusion says, hello. Hi, Synfusion.
Alright, so now back to Forest Temple. So early in the run, I actually kind of wasted some extra chews I needed for a trick here, so I'm actually not going to be able to do a certain trick. So kind of have to do Forest Temple somewhat normally here.
It's nice that OT you can save though in case things happen. Makes it so much more marathon friendly.
Yeah, although what kind of sucks about this run in particular is that a lot of this run you have something special on your B button, and you can't really save during those parts.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because then you'll have sticks on B when you reset.
Oh, that's
So,
funny. Well,
yeah.
damn.
Even in normal 100% route, there's a lot of that going on too.
Wow. Nice.
That was such a quick way to get broken stick.
Yeah, it's really nice. You just kind of angle yourself a certain way towards the wall and jump slash, and that's it.
This next trick is so cool, by the way.
No, it's not. I can't
Really?
do it.
What?
You can't do it?
No, I can't do it because I wasted the bomb shoes.
Oh, feels
So,
bad, man.
Yeah.
No.
So, if I did not waste bomb shoes earlier, what I would have been able to do is like this really complicated out of bounds trick that would actually allow me to get the bow directly from that room. But unfortunately, I wasted too many bomb shoes, and now I can't do it.
It sucks because it's a trick that you found as well.
Yeah, you found
Yeah,
it.
I found it like a month ago or so.
Yeah, so the trick that he was going to do was... So that room, the top of the room is where you get the bow. And normally you got to go all the way around Forest Temple to get to that room. But the fight at the top of the room starts depending on Link's height. If that's correct, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and so you can go out of bounds and respawn at a height that's high enough to trigger the fight, and then go back in bounds and hover up to the floor, to the top floor from that room, so you don't have to do any of this stuff.
Yeah, it saves a good chunk of time, but it's a very bomb shoe intense trick. It takes 15 bomb shoes,
Yeah.
and so if you don't, you need a big chunk to do it, and I just don't have it.
It's so cool because a lot of the, like, in regular Hundo, is there a lot of parts of the run that use a lot of hovers?
In regular Hundo, not really. I
Yeah.
think the biggest hover in regular Hundo is probably like Collapse Skip, which is only 9 shoes.
Wow. And so it's cool to see in this run so many different things with hovering. Like
Yeah.
you hover when you do the Skulltula dupes, you hover here
Yeah.
normally.
Bolo with $5, he says, I want to tackle too. It's not much, but maybe enough for a small tackle.
It was a critical hit.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we're just going to refer to donos as tackles from now, so just keep tackling. We have a big tackle. I guess they had to make it so those guys couldn't fall in case they did. You can't kill them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's just
So
looks
they just allowed them to levitate.
it just looks weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was wondering, why is that chest like off the ground?
They just misplaced it, I guess. There's actually quite a few things in this game that are just like very slightly misplaced.
Banjo with $5 says, "Guh-huh? Don't forget about me, ZFG."
I think it's more like,
Eventually. Alright, so I already beat Forest Temple earlier in the run, so all I had to do was just get the bow and leave. So now we'll be off to Durango's Cavern. So that Furrow's Wind again is being set for another wrong warp setup. So earlier in the run, I lit the eyes for the big Dongo skeleton, and so it's already open, so I can just go straight in and go straight to the end of the dungeon. I want to try to get a bomb drop from this guy. He'll sometimes drop a bomb. Alright, nothing today. I see the theme of this run. No bomb drop luck.
Bombless run.
Oh, that was missed. Never mind. I was gonna say that was so clutch.
I almost got it. I almost got the quick one.
Is it hard to do that on buffered?
Not that hard.
It is frame perfect, alright.
Yeah.
We got Axe2816 with a $28.16 donation. Greetings from Germany. Can you say some German words?
Do you know any German? I don't know any German.
No.
Guten Morgen.
Is that a word?
Guten Tag.
What does that mean?
That's all I know. It means hi and good morning.
Oh, really? Nice.
Guten Morgen, yeah. I know the word Eichhörnchen.
Which one's that?
It means squirrel in German. I
Why-
probably said
why
it
do you know that?
very wrong. Long story. Some German guy in SHDK told me to say it, and he said it's squirrel.
Captain Jack, $10 says, I'm here to tackle kids and chew bubblegum. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Oh.
So I throw the bombs off the wall because it's the only cool thing you can do in a fight. As we talked about earlier.
Electromotor, shout out to Electromotor. For $10, he says, who's that strange man playing OT? What have you done with ZFG, Kappa? Loving some of the NSR exclusive tricks and the snug atmosphere on the couch. Good luck with the run, ZF Jelly.
Thanks. I assume the donation didn't say ZF Jelly, right? That was
It
just
did not.
Your own addition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monka.
Yay.
Feels
So-
okay, man.
So another wrong warp here.
Dude, every speedrunning event has a couch.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy how you may want other people to talk besides just the runner.
Trademark.
Couch trademark.
So yeah, this wrong warp takes me to the Silver Gauntlets cutscene over at Spirit Temple. And so this is really nice because it cuts out a huge amount of travel time. Like traveling over to Spirit Temple normally is a lot of work, so it's a nice convenient way to get to Spirit Temple.
It's so cool how it's this cutscene that you just end up in.
Yeah. So I'm on the hand with the Silver Gauntlets, and I'm gonna super slide over to the other hand with Mirror Shield. Now finally switch tunics. Not
No-
the blue one.
No CLG tunic
No
rip.
CLG tunic.
Alright.
So I have to get a broken stick again to fight this Iron Knuckle. To do that, you just have to break a stick while in midair. Alright, so I have to get some bomb drops again, so hopefully I can actually get some good bomb drop luck for once.
So far the theme isn't too great.
Yeah, that's really unlucky. There was that
Yeah.
one save that you reloaded and got 3 from the...
Yeah, there's that.
That was
That's
it.
Oh, there's
Oh, there
one.
you go.
Oh.
I think that was 2.
Yeah, yeah, there was
Oh,
another
yeah.
one.
Alright, this is okay.
Nice.
2 is not bad.
You could just kill them again too, right? Are you going to do that?
I can, but there's actually a consistent bomb farming method I can do in just a second. So those are like to skip potential more extra bomb farming, but I can do consistent ones in the next room after this. So I have to kill all the enemies in this room. There's 3 Anubis that just have to die from the fire, and then the Beamos. So in this room I can farm some bombs. There's a bomb pot, and every time I reload the room, the bomb drop stays there, but the bomb pot respawns. But
Wow.
as soon as I grab one bomb drop, then
It
it'll
stops
never
loading?
respawn again. Yeah.
That's so cool.
So I have to wait until I spawn as many bombs as I want before picking up any of them. So here I only have to do 4.
That's interesting. When you go through the door, it doesn't unload the drops.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I didn't know about that.
Me neither. I thought it would unload.
So now I gotta climb up Spirit Temple. So I can clip out of bounds here and land on this upper ledge. And need to maneuver around the sword. From here I can hookshot into the head.
Was that extended hook shot
Yeah,
right there?
it was.
Yeah,
That was
And then
quick.
straight to the boss room.
that was
That
good.
was really, really
And
quick.
so again, I opened the boss door there because way earlier in the run, back at Forest Temple, I RBA'd light arrows, which gave me the Spirit Temple boss key, which was like an hour ago.
Mr. Chubby Panda with $50. Oh, you guys have the cutest jerseys.
Thanks.
Jeez, we have cute jerseys.
You guys should eat.
Yeah, we're gonna eat soon.
You should definitely eat.
Yeah, well, my run's short though, so I'll probably eat after it. Yeah, I'm good.
Boss is here.
Hi, boss.
Taff,
Hey,
Mr.
Taffo.
Mr. Chubby Panda says we have cute jerseys.
Oh, awesome. We do.
So I have to get him down to really low health and then get in the corner over here. And so this bomb is going to kill him, and I clip out of bounds while hookshotting him. So I killed him while out of bounds. I'm going to fall out of bounds and void out. And this skips a whole cutscene that would otherwise
BM,
happen.
Right?
Hmm?
BM.
Yeah,
to
very
the
BM.
knuckles.
The irony.
And this fight's just man. There's no way to get Spirit Medallion.
No, there's no way to... Well, okay, so there kind of is. So early in the run, I had Broken Goron Sword. And RBing Broken Goron Sword actually gives you medallions. It can give you up to Shadow, Spirit, Forest, and Water medallions. That sounds amazing. That sounds like, oh, you can just, you know, catch a bug with Broken Goron Sword on C-Right, you just get those 4 medallions.
Mm-hmm.
The issue with it is that it deletes the Light Medallion. And that's a really big deal. There is a way to get Light Medallion back, but the setup for getting Light Medallion back takes a lot of time on its own. And so overall, the time it takes to get Light Medallion back isn't worth the time saved from getting those medallions earlier.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. Although, one other benefit of actually beating the dungeons instead of just skipping them is the heart containers. Again, every heart piece I get is less heart piece duping I have to do later. And so the extra heart containers I get cuts out a lot of extra potential duping. So there's that.
Do you want it?
It's interesting how like RBA takes away items,
Yeah.
but also like gives items, and so it's
Yeah.
not as simple as just writing an item into your
Yeah,
inventory.
exactly. Because the way it works is that it doesn't necessarily give you or delete items. It just sets that section of your inventory to a certain value. It doesn't care
Yeah.
what you had before. It's just anything you had before. It doesn't matter. It's just setting that to that specific value. Yeah, so this fight's all just waiting for them to actually shoot. No doubles, no quick ones. Wait, no, that's trying to give me a double for an extra cycle. The one double I get was just gonna be an extra cycle.
Do you see a 113 here?
There's probably gonna be a 113. I will not be skipping it.
Tap, you should play Tetris for the marathon.
I can.
Why?
You should.
No, can. C-A-N.
Oh, you can, yeah.
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, it'll be the bonus
You
game.
should flex some T-spins.
Bonus at the end.
I'll play against you.
Okay.
I didn't know you had heads it up.
It could be like a bonus, like a
up?
bonus at the end.
Yeah, I'm down.
Guys, should Tafo play Tetris at the end
$10,000.
if we hit 10K?
You maybe want to ask this question at a different time. I don't think you're gonna get a serious answer right now.
Okay, we can wait.
Oh, I think there's some yeses. All right, yeah, chat wants it.
All right. We'll do some Invictus mode.
Oh. Guys, Tafo is literally a pro Tetris player.
Literally.
Literally.
Simpleflips is shaking his head right now.
He beat Wumbo. Let the world know.
Hopefully he didn't delete the VODs.
Oh,
The call out. But for real, Wumbo would kick my ass. I always love this cutscene, by the way.
I hate it. My chat has made me groan to hate it.
This is like, they lie about their age, right? But they're twins.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna let Cheesy Boy back on the mic.
Cheesy boy.
Thanks, boss.
So I gotta skip this cutscene here again with Furrow's Wind. Nice, now I'm back outside at Spirit Temple. I'm gonna grab one heart piece over here, and then I'm gonna go into Spirit Temple and out to get the Requiem of Spirit, the warp song here. Yeah, so just another song cutscene here. This one, unfortunately, there's no way to skip. Even if you like die as you leave Spirit Temple, there's no actual time to die because the cutscene starts on the area loading. So no way to skip this one, unfortunately.
But is this the only way to get Requiem?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what actually sucks about like the potential for RBAing Requiem is that you technically can RBA Requiem, but you have to have it to RBA it.
Weird.
Yeah.
I always get so thrown off seeing green A's.
I
I've been
love
thinking
it.
about that earlier.
I
Yeah.
love the green A's. And the red B button.
Yeah, the red B button.
So that owl in this cutscene, if you actually use cheats to gain control during this cutscene and you talk to him, he actually says the same text as the first time you leave Kokiri Forest and you talk to the owl. He's like, oh, you're beginning your journey. Even though this is quite far away from the beginning.
$5 from Matthew, the Chan man. He says, great event for a great cause. Shout out to Simpleflips.
Hey.
$10 from Bools. He says, I want to tackle kids.
It's the song.
Welcome.
No.
So what's next, ZFG? What are we doing?
So next is actually the next child section, the final child section. So this is the last thing I need as adult. I want Neighbor's Love, not only just to get the item, but Neighbor's Love is also the last thing I need to RBA for the last bottle. So I still only have 3 of the regular bottles, and then RBing Neighbor's Love will give me the last one. It's actually the one in bottle slot 2. And then it's finally time to go back to Child and get the last few things that only Child can get.
But this time we're actually gonna stay as a child for a bit.
Yeah, for a little bit. Still a relatively short time though.
How many childs are there in this run?
4 child sections. 4 child, 4 adult sections.
Okay.
Wow.
Four,
Although actually,
4 including the little one that you just become child and go back?
Yeah, that's included. Yeah, so I actually decided to see like how often child versus adult was played in this run, and adult gets a significantly greater amount of screen time than child in this run. I think child's total amount of time in this run is like half an hour, and adult gets the whole rest of the run. Like total. Well, maybe a little more. Maybe like 40 minutes. But adult gets way more than child. Child's kind of neglected.
Do you prefer more adult than child?
Yeah, I actually prefer adult more than child. Adult just has access to more different tricks.
Because adults don't get tackled.
Yeah.
Right. They don't get obstructed. He does the tackling. We got $13 from Hamcake. He says, have you ever eaten an entire toast in one sitting? No, I haven't. Thanks for asking.
You've never eaten an entire toast?
No, it's impossible.
Really?
What do you have to say about this, Witwix?
Like a piece of toast?
That's a great question.
I think just a piece of toast.
I've done that.
Yeah.
I'm more impressed that you haven't.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as you think it is.
Yeah. You keep getting tackled before I finish it. That's what happens.
So here I'm finally going to Hyrule Castle. I'm not going to meet Zelda, but there are a few things I need to do here. I actually need to leave and re-enter here so I can talk to Malin. She actually does not spawn the first time you enter, so I have to do that so I can talk to her over there after the owl.
I actually never knew that going to Ganon's castle made it nighttime.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I didn't actually know about it until it was useful in some speedrun route for the first time.
But it makes sense because everything's dark.
Yeah. So I need to talk to her to get this egg to wake up Talon. If I don't do that, I can't do certain things at Lon Lon Ranch and get a Pona Song from Lon Lon Ranch. The only way to get a Pona Song.
Do you have Din's Fire yet?
No, I'm going to get it right now.
Oh yeah, so that's actually convenient that you can go get that.
Yeah, so it's actually really cool because most runs actually always have to, most 100% runs always have to do 2 trips to Hyrule Castle because you need Zelda's Lullaby to get magic and you need magic to get Din's Fire. So that usually means that you'll always have to make a second trip to Hyrule Castle. This category is that one exception because we can RBA Zelda's Lullaby before we actually go to Hyrule Castle, which means that we can do everything here in one trip.
Yeah, that's really cool. Because like if you could RBA Din's Fire, having to go only for Talon would be really annoying.
Yeah.
Is there a way to do that, to RBA Din's Fire?
No. So
Okay.
C items in general you cannot RBA period because when you're RBAing stuff, what item gets put in your inventory or what value gets put in your inventory is based on what you're catching on your B bottle.
Oh.
And so if you're catching bugs
Right.
and you're RBAing some kind of C item, that just means that bugs are going to be put there. So basically the only C items you can RBA are bottled items.
Got it.
Oh, I'm still supposed to play Sun Song. So I actually want to play Sun Song here. 1, to hatch the egg, and 2, because it actually puts me closer to the entrance. It doesn't quite put you closer to the entrance when you forget, like I did, but optimally, it does. Come on, turn. No. This trick's annoying.
This trick's annoying without ISG, huh?
Yeah. So you can just barely walk up that seam. And this lets you go to the upper, further part of Hyrule Castle earlier, where Talon is, so I can wake him up.
Why build a fence if people are just going to roll through it?
Yeah, maybe fences should be solid on both sides.
Agreed.
Oh, you know what's interesting difference between MM and OT is that like you can just use an item in front of an NPC and activate whatever effect it has, but in MM you have to like it'll say press C to equip the item when you like talk to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like I think the only item that you can do it like in OT is the Moon's Tear. Like you could just show the Moon's Tear to that scrub. But for every other thing it doesn't work. Like if you go and give an item to just like anything,
Yeah.
it just doesn't do anything. You have to actually like talk to them first.
Yeah, I think they probably thought like people were accidentally using items when they were like close to NPCs and they weren't working properly, like, you know, accidentally dumping bugs instead of selling them.
Oh yeah.
So they probably tied it to the text box so that people would be less confused. Although if you go from OT to MM, that might actually confuse people more, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I found that a strange difference.
All right, so earlier in the run, I duped I duped gold Skulltulas in Lost Woods. Now I am going to dupe heart pieces in Lost Woods. So I'm actually gonna dupe Skull Kid. So Skull Kid is in Lost Woods, and you play Saria's song for him to get a heart piece. And if there's more Skull Kids there, then you can get more heart pieces. So this is what I'm gonna do.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah.
After this.
So I gotta hover out of bounds here.
Is hovering
Mega Flip.
with Child Link difficult?
Not too much. You just have to know what you're doing, but it's not too bad.
Is it more precise than like a hover boot? Hover?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna load a bunch of Skull Kids.
It's nice to see you doing the intended strats for once.
Alright, so I just loaded a bunch of Skull Kids, and now do not panic. There's nothing wrong with the stream. The game screen actually is frozen right now. There's no frames being dropped, everything is fine. So I loaded so many Skull Kids that the game cannot handle showing them all right now. And so I want to play Saria's song here 21 times now. That's 3. So every time I play Saria's song, I'm gonna get a heart piece.
Wait, playing a song over and over again?
Yeah.
Wow.
Have you heard?
Boy,
about it,
do I
Phil?
have a category for you.
Oh man, that was 4, right?
Yeah.
Ish.
5. Okay. I just don't want to miscount. So that's 5. So yeah, I'm gonna play Saria's song 21 times, and I'm going to get 21 heart pieces out of it. 6. And all while the screen is frozen.
I guess it's a good time for this.
7. Yeah,
Uh,
donations.
$100 donation from Cod O. Says, tell me, Cheese, what with you picking up OOT, how well do you think ZFG would do running Super Mario 64? And why is it significantly better than Clint Stevens? Giving my fair share to use tackle on Krabby. Good luck, boys.
Oh my god.
No comment. $5 from Jared. Could the couch show feet?
I did earlier. If you missed it,
I mean, I could.
too bad.
But
Simp actually doesn't have any feet.
yeah.
I was surprised.
All right, there should be 14. 2/3 there.
What?
I'm just giving it to you if you want.
Oh, I don't want it.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
$16.
I lost count, so I have faith in you.
Okay, hopefully. I missed 2, but I got some extras. Oh no. 17? I hope.
Oh.
I've failed 3 now. I should still be fine though.
If you play more than 21, is that okay?
18. So what happens is, if you play, you have to play -1 of the number of total Skull Kids. Oh no. 19. So if you load a certain number of Skull Kids and you play the same number of Saria songs, then you won't be able to finish. Or no, you'll only get 1 song, so that should be 20. So the next one should be my last one. Uh-oh. I hope I don't get a heart piece right here.
Every time it says, oh no.
No, dude. Okay, I have to redo the whole thing.
Oh,
No.
God.
What happened? Did you count too much?
No, I failed too many songs. I load backup Skull Kids. I load extra Skull Kids as a backup, so that if I fail a few songs, then it's okay because I still have more that I can use. But then I failed too many.
Dude, maybe you're gonna play 63 Saria songs.
Wow, that sure would be interesting.
I was about to say 21 is actually 1/3 of that 63 that...
Yeah.
Sure is.
But for a significant reason.
Wow, that's
Maths.
actually amazing.
Right?
The CLG mathletes are here. We got
There's a reason why I said that, but anyway.
we got $10 from Judo Garudo, who says, "Love you guys." Just by talking to you guys. Thanks for the $10. And Suit gave us $10. He says, "ZFG, when are we tackling the kids?"
Right now.
We are right now.
Right now?
I guess he wasn't paying attention. Oh, here, we got $5 from Green Mario 101. And can you read the comment?
Okay. Loaf.
Uh-oh. Oh, I deleted Skull Kid, dude.
Oh, rip.
That's too many chews.
You tackled him so hard he
I
unloaded
Yeah, I tackled him.
forever.
What do you think it feels like to get unloaded?
I don't know. What does it feel like to just disappear from reality?
So you don't even get to see the Skull Kids on the screen?
No,
That's unfair.
you'll never see them. Well, except for before the duping process starts.
So you do get to see them?
I mean, before I start duping them, yeah.
So just
Like-
the one?
Oh, you just see one.
Yeah, you just
No,
see
I
one.
wanted to see all the ones you
No,
create. No,
you can't see them. It's too powerful.
You're not ready.
It's an image that humanity is not ready to see.
They're strong in numbers. The kids. The Skull Kids.
Oh my, we just got $200 from Hoggery, who says, "Smiley face. Thank you so much, man. That is incredibly generous."
That is really generous. Thank you.
Thanks.
Appreciate it a lot.
It is. It
Yeah.
is really good.
We should have that music for intermissions. Guys, we're about to hit 3,000 in 2.5 hours. That's pretty insane.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Are we $26 off?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Well, yeah, $25.99.
We'll call that $26. It's so split up. Okay. $2.50 from Mercus, who says, "Who would eat a whole loaf? LMAO." Simpleflips told me I should read that. Now that I've read it, I don't quite understand why. Mark. Oh my. Is this their Twitch name?
Yeah, so that's the last image you'll see of Skull Kid.
I can't believe failing songs is a thing that causes it to not work.
Yeah, it's just about how many Skull Kids are loaded at the same time. Alright, 1 out of 21 again.
I'm gonna help count. That's 2.
Thanks. 3.
This is an educational stream.
What?
Do you count the fails?
No. But too many fails is a bad thing.
They didn't know it was going to be an educational stream, learning how to count. What number are we on? I lost count.
I lost count.
I lost count.
I lost count too.
7.
Yeah.
8.
This is some precise song playing, ZFG.
Yeah, I haven't missed one yet.
No, it's 10, I think.
No, this is 11,
It's 11? Oh,
Yeah.
don't listen to me. I'm bad.
right?
What do you mean right?
12. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's 12.
I
13.
think the chat is helping. Or trying.
They're giving it
I
the
don't know
best
how much
shot.
to trust chat.
Yeah, they're saying 13.
14.
They're also saying lots of other numbers.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. I've definitely done 420 songs by now. 50. 16. 17.
He's been there for like an hour.
18.
Real quick, we got $5 from Aksani, who says it's not much, but tackle all those kids. Thank you. And $5 from B James, who says anti-tackling the run for content feels bad, man. That's not what's going on here, man. He's doing a real great job. How dare you?
I think it's one more.
Yep. Oh, my first failed song. The last one.
Okay, but that's fine, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm done playing Sorry a song. Now I have to talk to 21 Skull Kids.
Holy cow.
So yeah, I have to actually talk to each one of them to actually trigger them being supposed to give me the heart piece. So now I just mash A for a while.
You don't have to move around to talk to them? You just press
No.
A a bunch?
I have to move off the platform but I just press right to do that.
Oh, okay. After how many talks does the screen move again?
It doesn't move after that.
Oh.
After the talking, I get back on the stump and I actually receive my heart pieces. And then after I receive the heart pieces, then the screen will finally unfreeze.
And
Now-
you just see your heart count go from 11 to 20?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Sometimes it'll unfreeze in between talking and receiving the hearts if I like move the camera in a certain way. So the talking I don't actually have to count. I just like mash A, and then once I notice that I'm not talking anymore, then I just start the next part.
This is insane.
Yeah.
We got $2.
What?
Sorry,
No,
go ahead.
Oh, I
Cheese is
thought-
looking at me weird.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something. We got $2 from Dracula, who says, "I heart ZFG on my mama. He do be looking." Oh, kinda fresh dough. It actually says Linda, but I believe he meant kinda. Linda fresh.
Wait, I think he means lean.
Linda?
Well,
I
well,
think it might mean kinda. It's like K's right next
Yeah.
to L. But I
Yeah.
mean,
because Linda in Spanish is like cute, like nice or cute.
Wait, I love me some ZFG on my mama. Is that what it said?
yeah, like I swear on my mom.
Yeah, that's
I love this
awesome.
guy. Yeah,
That's amazing.
absolutely. And who doesn't? The man's done 97,000 100% runs.
All right,
And I've
here's the
loved
hearts.
everyone. Oh.
Oh, it gives it to you one at a time?
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god, dude.
Stop leaning forward then.
And the screen still hasn't changed.
Oh my.
It'll change soon though.
$15 from Pope Sock, which puts us over $3,000. Congratulations.
Damn. Let's go. Keep going for the Tetris stuff at the end. If that's actually happening.
Yeah, we're gonna make the goal for that $1 total.
Oh.
I want to watch some Tetris. Thank you very much, man. Chonk, thank you for the $120. He says, 1-2 oatmeal, Kirby's tackling kids. Thank you, man. That's a very generous donation. Very confusing words. Cygnus, thank you for the $10. Hey, screen's frozen. No, you're looking at it wrong. Cafe Groot, thank you for the $5. His tackling seems inefficient. I stopped reading that halfway for a reason. Thank you for your generous donation.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes.
Oh,
All
what
right,
is
the
it?
screen is unfrozen.
Oh my god, what is even going on?
Oh, yeah. Now this is
Holy
Zelda.
cow, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure we all remember this part of the game.
Finally, my childhood's here.
Yeah, so the game is not exactly very stable right now, as you might guess from being frozen for that long.
I feel like this room isn't stable just having this game in it.
I think this should just be the real Tetris of the game. It's pretty cool.
All right, so I got the Deku Stick upgrade there, and then save and reset to deactivate all effects of that glitch. So that glitch, that like glitchy state of everything looking stupid, would actually last until I reset the game. And one, it can lead to crashes, and two, it's just super laggy even if it doesn't crash. So I have to save and reset to get rid of all the effects of that.
Have you explored the game like that?
I actually have.
Probably awesome.
So one time, I was just doing the trick, and then I was just intentionally trying to crash it, and it wouldn't crash. So I decided to just like try to play through the route as much as I can, and like things are so laggy, and a bunch of characters have like super glitched up faces when that glitch is active. Like I'd go learn Epona's song from Malon, and she has like these tattoos, like, and
She
some
becomes
characters
like a punk girl.
and some characters have like these faces that look like they have some kind of really bad disease. Some just have some freckles. Oh, I forgot a slingshot upgrade.
567 from Freelancer Mac, who says, so when's the football match, CLG versus the kids? Well, we're raising money to buy pads for our safety, of course. Maybe right after this.
24 hours. I never got this upgrade as a child. I always saw that target thing and I never ever thought once to like shoot
Really?
my slingshot to it for like years.
So what's interesting about the slingshot upgrade in terms of like getting it earlier somehow, you actually can't RBA anything higher than the 30 slingshot upgrade, so that's obviously not very useful. You actually can dupe that upgrade that I just got, but duping it actually takes about the same exact amount of time as getting the one from archery and market. So it's like you just do a harder thing to not save time. So yeah, not a good idea.
Oh, you didn't actually get 20 hearts. You only got a couple.
Yeah, so I only got as many hearts as is faster than other hearts I can get. So each heart piece dupe takes about 20 seconds. So any heart piece that I can get in under 20 seconds is better than an extra heart piece dupe. So that's why I still get some other heart pieces.
Makes sense. Yeah, I thought you were going to have 20 after that. So you still have a bunch to go.
Yeah. Like here's another super quick one.
Did I even play this game? Who are these frogs?
Oh, you don't have to play all the
Yeah,
songs
not
for that
No,
one?
you only. So there's two different heart pieces you get from that. One is only from Song of Soaring or Song of Storms, and
Song
the
of
other.
Soaring.
Yeah. Sorry, I've been talking about Song of Soaring a bit too much this weekend. So yeah, there's one that's only from Song of Storms, and the other one is from all the other songs.
Is there a reason why? Like why Song of Storms?
I don't really know. I guess just because it's like supposed to be the last normal song you learn, and you're supposed to learn as an adult.
They just got lazy and put in an extra heart piece.
That's interesting that
Sure.
it's only that song.
No. I like to just throw the boomerang and Hess far away from it.
I was gonna say if you hit the skull with the
Yeah, it's actually kind
skeleton.
of bad if you like drop the Hess, because starting another one, you can't start another one until the boomerang comes back to you. So it's kind of stupid, and like if you drop it, you just lose a lot of time. But it's cool, so I have to do it.
I feel like this is the first cutscene we've watched in a long time. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, unless you count Harpies duping as a cutscene.
It's okay. I got the
The-
cutscenes covered.
A 6-minute cutscene.
B. James wants to know if ZFG can teach him how to Hess on touchscreen so he can speedrun on an Android emulator.
Not happening.
I tried for you, B. James.
So there actually kind of is a way to skip this cutscene, but it requires a frozen timer, and so to get a frozen timer you need some way to get that timer in the first place, and the only ways to get timers are trade items and Ganon's Castle Collapse. And then after getting that trade item you have to freeze it by letting the timer run out and voiding out, and then you have to come all the way here and do the actual cutscene skip, and the setup is just way too much to be worth it.
Someone just gifted you 5 subs, CFG.
Nice, thanks.
So when we talk about why we picked this game, it's because Ganon tackles kid.
Yeah.
You guys should tell that.
Yeah, totally. So even though I already got the Song of Time through RBA, I have to still get the Ocarina of Time. And as soon as you get the Ocarina of Time, you go straight into the Song of Time cutscene. So it kind of sucks. Like, this cutscene doesn't actually do anything for me, but don't really have a way to separate Song of Time and Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, they can't hear you on the mic.
Now we're going to the ranch.
Yep. Just have to go over here to learn a Epona song. I think this is the last song I learned.
Do you have to get Epona out of the ranch as an adult, or is that?
So it's not technically required for the definition, but I will have to do it for the quiver at Gerudo Valley.
Oh, true.
So Epona's kind of indirectly required.
It kind of solves that issue. Would you consider that a thing that you would require for the definition, or no?
Not really. I think, like, if there was a way to get the quiver without Epona, it should probably be allowed. And just skip Epona completely.
Yeah, you just need the song.
Yeah.
Because in this game, you only get Epona after. Well, as a child, you can get Epona right now, but like as an adult, you have to actually escape. Right?
Yeah.
We got 2069 from FSKVBQ. Wacky Hundo is the best category, hands down.
Wacky
I
Hundo.
feel like I could just be called that from now on.
Yeah.
What was the other one called? Diet Hundo?
Diet Hundo.
Wacky Hundo, Diet Hundo, and Boneless Hundo. Those are his names.
We also got 20 bucks from F Squared. Canter sucks. And so do crashes. Here's to tackling cancer and hoping the game doesn't crash. A golden skull collection. Right.
Oh,
You're a little
Yeah.
late on that one, dude.
yeah.
And it did
About
crash.
that.
Yeah. It did.
Alright, so this is the end of the final child section. I have to equip swap Longshot as my last thing. So by having Longshot on C right as child, I'll have Furrow's Wind on B as adult again. And that's what I'll actually have on B for the rest of the run.
Fun.
You actually have Master Sword or any adult sword on B in this run for a fairly short amount of time. Like I think you spend more time with a non-sword item on B than with sword in this run, as adult at least. Maybe even as overall.
So what are you currently missing in your inventory?
So right now, a few heart pieces, double defense, shadow medallion, fire arrows, hammer, and fire medallion, I think, and quiver.
Dude, I just realized the counter on stream literally says tackle kids above it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We got $100 from Michael K. He says, "Can we RBA a cure for cancer?"
If only.
Thank you for $100, so that's awesome.
Witwix said, unfortunately, it's a C button item.
So you're supposed to lift that rock with gold gauntlets, but you can do a damage boost to clip through the wall and get double defense nice and quick.
Okay, I'm gonna read this one. $15 from Zane, who says, "Little known fact, CLG stands for Kids Get Tackled." Also, can I get a
Oh.
Papa John's from Bub Daddy himself?
No. Not happening.
$25 from Marn F. He says, I don't have anything witty to say. I can't tell
Witwix does, though.
if that's on purpose for Witwix or if he's just... Shout outs to Witwix.
Alright, so now I'm actually going to go back to Shadow Temple. I went to Shadow Temple earlier just to get hover boots, but didn't actually beat it. I still need to beat it. So the reason I actually wanted to split them up is if I had beaten Shadow Temple earlier, once you have this Shadow and Spirit medallions, then whenever you go to Temple of Time, the Light Arrow cutscene will play. And that's the longest cutscene of the game that I don't want to watch. So to delay the Light Arrow cutscene, I actually put off beating Shadow until near the end. And this is past any time I'll go back to Temple of Time.
What was that? That was weird.
I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, I was gonna
All right.
say.
I guess I'm just opening the door.
It's just a minor bump.
There's no way that's faster than lighting them with a torch.
No, the setup for like skipping the loading zone is definitely faster.
I was just kidding. Doesn't that take forever?
You mean lighting them with the
You
stick?
okay, Tafo?
Yeah, like a Deku stick.
That is actually.
Oh, lighting
really
with
weird.
stick. That would actually take forever.
Yeah,
No.
that was what I was
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, dude! Oh, rip. That was almost a big yikes.
Didn't have much in it. thank
No, that's
God.
fine.
So to actually beat Shadow Temple, I'm going all the way back to the hover boots room, even though I already got hover boots here.
Really?
There's a neat trick I can do here to go straight to the boss.
Oh, I found this.
Oh.
I tried to name it Simple Flip Skip, but everyone went with Boat Skip instead.
You literally do simple flips.
Yeah.
That's why.
It's
The-
too many syllables.
The flips are very simple.
The flips are simple.
Alright, so that super slide plus those bombs pushes me through the wall, and here's the boss.
Wow, you don't have to do the Bosky skip anymore
Yep.
out of bounds? That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's actually relatively recent. The trick to go all the way to the boss room there was only found like 2 weeks ago or so.
Wow. Yeah, because I remember you had to like navigate that final room out
Yeah.
of bounds.
Yeah, you have to navigate that room basically blind. There's just like invisible collision everywhere, so it's kind of annoying. But yeah, this trick is faster and easier now.
Wow, that's good.
Is this what we're doing?
Completely in rhythm. And
1,
sync.
2, 3, 4. That rhythm was cooler.
All right. Hmm?
You just run with it?
Yeah, as long as the sword.
ISG.
Yeah, because I have the infinite sword glitch active, so my sword is swinging infinitely. So I just have to like walk into him, and he's just always gonna get hit, and he's stun locked.
You have to make sure the sword hits him though. Otherwise, if he runs forward, he can hit you and kill you.
Yeah,
Well, and the other when you had less hearts.
it's basically an infinite. He's basically getting wobbled.
Have you ever thought that this might be Bonga's favorite game? You're a wobbler.
That's
I had
kind
to
of
wobble him
obscure.
in his favorite game. So sad. Alright, so I set Foro's Wind back at Ganon's castle, so this is going to take me back there. And I gotta set it one more time, because I'm going to go into Ganon's castle to go grab gold gauntlets, and this is just going to be a fast exit. So that Foro's Wind is actually really neat, because it's both a quick travel point back here, and also skips that cutscene, so kind of double purpose Foro's Wind.
You can only use it in overworld when it's on B, right?
Yeah. So the entire importance of Foro's Wind on B is that You can then use Furrow's Wind anywhere. You can use your sword, which is almost anywhere. Whereas normally Furrow's Wind can only be used in dungeons. And so being able to use it anywhere is just kind of super OP.
We got $15 from the Salad Man. He says, "Hi, long time kid, first time tackler. This money goes towards BLJ the Thwomp's dog."
Oh my god.
That's not how I remember that.
Boys Town donates $5. $25 if Simple talks about football for 3 minutes.
I'm gonna pass.
$25.
Wait, was that a pun? Because passing is in football too.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
See, I'm already starting.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's tackling.
That's true.
And tackling, yeah.
And tackling as well.
That was 3 minutes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, $25.
And it came with a pun. Are you kidding me?
And the pun, yeah.
The pun made it 3 minutes.
The pun made it feel like 3 minutes.
Alright, so here's the gold gauntlets. One of the last few items I need. Just a few last things.
Are you scared, Tafo?
Yeah.
The re-deads?
It's okay. Nothing bad will happen.
Press 1 if you get scared of readings.
Tafo said press 1 if you get scared of redeads.
Tafo hates the redeads.
See? Chat agrees.
Wow, a lot of people hate redeads. That is an overwhelming response.
I mean, is there a reason to love them?
Damn.
Oh, $25.
Oh.
He did it. Let's get
Boys
3
Town
minutes,
with
bro.
the $25. Good enough. But Bogger Kids Cancer?
That's what it says.
I don't know what that means.
Boggers is like a gross emote.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
I've never seen it.
So I can steal Epona there by just hovering over the fence. So that's just a quick way to get Epona without having to do that whole race and winning Epona thing.
You don't have to race the Great Ingo.
Yeah. Now
Flame,
just off to Gerudo Fortress. Go ahead.
Flame Cyborg with $50. He says, an extra $50 if you say my name properly. It's funny because I was about to say... Did I?
Yeah, it's Flame Chaborg.
That's what I was about to
Oh.
From my stream, I blew it.
Can you say it into the mic?
It's actually pronounced Flame Chaborg. Can we please have that 50 smackers, my man?
Wait, you didn't say like on the first try. You just said it.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't say on the first try. There you go.
You get to read
Sorry for interrupting.
Flamachaborg.
That's him.
He said, "There we go," and all that.
Oh, I've been looking at the wrong camera the entire time.
Which camera have you been looking at?
The webcam.
Oh, at the little one?
If we use that camera, we'd all be on the screen. And I wouldn't be comfy behind the chair. In my secret place. No. I love it here. I'm safe.
Safe.
If I could what?
He
Yeah.
has, yeah, he has to be could translate.
No, I can translate that the character that looks like a smiley face is she, and that's it. And I know that because my chat always likes to ask why my file name is what it is. I name it the character that looks like a smiley face. And then all the weebs come out and they have to show off their weeb knowledge and tell me what it actually means.
Oh, damn.
Savage. Oh, Flamachaborg with $50. Yeah, whatever. That's what the comment was.
Flamachaborg.
Smart.
Uh,
Yeah, it's pretty rare in this game. There's only a handful of them.
really, like literally a handful, like in 5.
Let me think. 1, 2. I mean, not counting like rewards from mini games. I think, yeah, 4 or 5 sounds about right.
Damn, I only thought there were 2.
Wow. That was not nice.
That,
That
was a stab.
That was a sword slash.
Sorry, sometimes extreme measures are necessary.
Not just tackling.
Nice, a fast one. So I have to rescue all the carpenters. It's kind of slow because they talk really slow.
MNQ Cook says, with $5, train choo choo. Dude, a tackling kids train. Let's go.
It's a $5 train.
Yeah.
Are we gonna tackle
$5
kids with the
$5
train?
tackle train.
Is there no way that? Well, I'm guessing it's not like RBA Gerudo card.
No, you can actually only RBA to delete Gerudo card.
Oh.
And actually, even if you did, the flag that lets you not get caught by Gerudos is actually something separate from Gerudo card itself. So even if you were to RBA Gerudo card, you would actually still get caught by the guards.
Is it Gerudo or Gerudo?
I've always said Gerudo.
Me too, but I said Gerudo because I was scared.
Scared of
Good
what?
reason.
Of people making fun of me.
Well, guess what?
Simp goes, guess what? Do you want the headset? Tav, do you have something to say? No? You good? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat out.
Same.
I have to prepare for the songs.
That's actually extreme. We should probably. Actually, we're not in a downtime, are we?
So what happens if you play one too few songs?
We get a crash.
It's oh wow.
It's just a rippo.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But
I'm
Wii
excited.
U has save states,
Oh,
which
okay.
I'm gonna use.
Fair.
I don't even feel
Wait,
bad.
What?
That'd be funny if he save stated.
If he's using save states.
No, I have
I
the
don't
other
feel bad
one.
yelling
I have
out
it
random
ready.
numbers.
Like I have it ready just in case. But just because I have a save state doesn't mean I'm not putting you guys through 63 songs. Like I'm gonna play each one.
Right.
Taffy, we should do versus.
Yeah, I'm down.
Which one?
You get most kills on
That's weird, but
That's very extreme.
There's also 8-player, 1-player right now.
Did we get a $5 tackle train started, or?
we got a $7.55 and a $10.
Oh, that's more than
train.
5. Nice. Even better.
So yeah, here's the Gerudo card, so I can do stuff in Gerudo Fortress. There's 2 things I'm going to do next. One, I need to go into Gerudo Training Grounds. And Gerudo Training Grounds has ice arrows. So to get into Gerudo Training Grounds, you normally have to pay a fee to get in, but you can clip in.
That's unlawful.
You can't do it. It's too hard.
How much is it to get in?
10 rupees. Okay, well, whatever.
That's a good boy.
If you fail the clip, it's just best to pay instead of trying it again.
Okay, well, whatever.
Is that pretty much the last money you spend in the run?
It's a little bit more.
Okay.
So ice arrows are supposed to be like this long quest to get. You have to get all these keys to the Gerudo training grounds, and you just weird shot it to the end. And I can warp straight out because I used Furrow's Wind earlier.
So wait, I think you told me this once, but why does the cutscene play quickly for that chest?
So it's because I already had something in that item slot. So earlier I had a bottle in that slot from RBA.
Oh.
When you RB in the hook shot, right?
Yeah, yeah. And so when you already have something in that item slot, it acts like you're opening a chest for something you already have. And so it just gives you the short animation.
That's cool because it's faster to open the chest that way.
Yeah. So now I have to do the archery. So I get a heart piece and a quiver upgrade from the archery. So I still only have the 40 arrow quiver. I need to upgrade it to 50. So I need to play the archery game to do that.
Does this run do ass chest or no?
Don't spoil it.
I was gonna ask actually, and I didn't.
Well, you should
I
ask
didn't.
first. Now I look like an idiot.
Well, I didn't know you were gonna ask.
I'm actually asking.
So
So this first time I waste arrows on purpose because the game ends as soon as I waste all my arrows. And I only need to get 1,000.
420.
No.
You should have said yes.
Okay, yes, that was intentional. Alright, so that's the heart piece. One more and I'll get the quiver upgrade.
I was gonna get 6,900. Easy.
I wish.
He's doing it.
Alright, so I'm gonna get the quiver here, but I'm gonna delay it and pull out a bomb shoe.
That was pretty good. We should put him. You should put him on the other team, the Apex or something. Do you see that?
So pulling out that bomb shoe delays getting the quiver, and I'm gonna try to get the quiver while the Gerudo guard is off screen. That way, I can play the game again and try to win the quiver again, because it doesn't actually set the flag that said that I won the quiver properly. So now I need to reload the area, and then I'll be able to play the game again and win one more time and get another special prize. So I already have the biggest quiver, so it's going to try to give me an upgraded quiver even though I already have the biggest quiver. So weird stuff's going to happen since it can't quite do that.
Look at that aim.
Jesus, ZFG.
Alright, so now I get a special prize here. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
And here's my prize. Fire arrows.
Gasm.
Yeah, so when you win a quiver with a glitch quiver upgrade, either with something too low or too high, in this case the 50-euro quiver, then it allows you to open some invisible chests behind the Gerudo lady, and you get an interesting item. The item you get is actually different depending on your version. So on GameCube, I get fire arrows. On most other versions, you actually get Spooky Mask. And on some versions, or on Master Quest, you even get bombs. Alright, now it's time for the final dungeon. Everyone remembers Fire Temple as being the final dungeon, I assume.
Normal progression. We got 20 bucks from Slicer Wind, who says, thanks for hosting the stream for a great cause. Hey, no problem, man. 20 bucks from Popsicle Jokes, who says, shout outs to Simpleflips, cool guy forever. Absolutely.
Forever.
And 10 bucks from El Zilcho, who says, is anyone matching kids tackled? We need everyone to do their own part in their hometown. You know, thank you so much for the contribution. And 420 from Hella Extended Super Slide. Thanks, man.
Hella extensive.
Sweet name.
Extreme extended.
So that weird boomerang thing I did before entering the room was to turn the camera as I enter the room. If I face towards the center of the room, then a cutscene with Darunia starts, and I just don't want to talk to him, so I just force the camera to not face him.
Poor Darunia.
Poor Darunia indeed.
Just don't want to give him screen time.
He does talk a lot though.
Yeah.
He does, yeah.
So this right here is actually one of the only reasons I even equip Goron Tunic in this run, because Goron Tunic allows me to Hess over lava. So I actually don't need it at all to survive the heat. I have more than enough hearts to survive it fine, but it allows me to Hess over that lava, which makes it save time. Otherwise, I just wouldn't even equip it at all.
Then you'd equip the CLG tunic.
No, then I would not equip any tunic because that's faster.
We got a 25 bucks from Silver Zero. Thank you, man. He says, Rando after this run, Pog. Of course.
Yeah, sure.
We are here as guests on ZFG stream. We're going to watch him do some Rando.
This is a rando. It's vanilla though.
He just got crazy lucky with the
Yeah,
seed.
everything's in a really
Yeah.
good spot.
Absolutely insane. Yep, I remember that.
So in this room, those gates right there block a shortcut. You're supposed to unlock that shortcut later in the dungeon, but I can actually get to that shortcut early by clipping through a wall using this block over here. So I'm just gonna pull a bomb and get in the corner, and this should boost me through the wall and get the shortcut early. And this saves a lot of time. This skips going through a few rooms and getting a bunch of keys. And I do this big
Oh.
climb.
We just broke $4,000
Yeah, that's
from
a-
3,600.
No way. That was a pog.
For the end of the
420.
first run.
420.69 from
Oh,
our
man.
dear friend Hella Extended Super Slide.
Oh my
Hess
goodness.
himself, thank you so much. He says, here's to beating Volv with CLG Tunic on.
Oh, man.
you gotta do it.
I don't know.
You have to do it.
420.69, I think.
420.69.
Alright.
I think you're
Alright.
priced in.
Oh my god, he's doing it. Can we get some sold outs in the chat? Yes.
Nice.
Wow, 4,000 in 3 hours is actually unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
It's at least 100 an hour. I'm pretty sure.
The mathletes.
That's right.
Yeah, this is the newer part
Yeah.
of the music.
Nice. Would those extra bombs even help you at this point?
No, I only need like 2 more. Actually, no, 1 more. Well, I may need 2 more, depending on certain things. Actually, you know what? I'll do a cool thing, so I'll do 2 more. For the fans. All right, so here's the last, basically the last item I get, the hammer. All that's left after this is the last heart and fire medallion. So straight to the boss. Gonna Hess here.
Ooh.
Oh,
And
that bat
Keith
was-
is not gonna get me.
Wow. Keys was hungry.
ZFG hungry?
No,
ZFG
not
hungry.
quite.
Can I just say that the hammer as a ban emote in your chat is terrific.
It is, yeah. All right, so
And also the hungry.
And the hungry. That's perfect.
I'm gonna do a weird shot here.
Don't forget to put on the CLG tuning.
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Wait, how did he do that wave shot? With
Oh my god, he did it. This is terrific. No way.
So you can weird shot to shoot Volvagia before the fight starts. And the reason I'm using ice arrows is actually they're the most damaging projectile. They actually do 4 damage per shot.
Dude.
And all the other arrows do 2 damage. Gen 1 rules.
So do you do that normally, or is that something you just
No,
want to
that's
show
actually
off?
slightly slower, but yeah, I wanted to show it off.
Oh, okay.
For the fans.
That's really cool.
For us, he's okay, man.
We're your biggest fans, ZFG.
Thanks. So yeah, I didn't do all of Volvagia's health there, but I got quite a big chunk down. I just have to do 1 bomb here, and this, and then dead.
Wow. That was awesome.
All right, so I beat the final boss.
ZFG, I remember you were wondering on your stream the other day if it was possible to do the final blow with the ice arrow, I think.
Oh yeah, I never bothered to test that thing. You should have reminded me just now. I could have tested it live on
Darn
stream.
it.
He reminded you. He just waited till there was no chance to
Yeah,
check.
come on. You gotta time it right.
If you played on Wii U, you could have made a save state.
Oh, that's the answer, of course. Just go play on Wii U. All right, final heart.
It is.
So gonna beat Fire Temple here,
Apparently my stream has like double audio. I don't know why.
and now I beat the game.
That's it.
Yeah,
Time.
that's time.
Negative
No,
17.
No, no, what are you doing?
Oh, wow.
It was 3:17:38.
3:17:38?
I think so.
Just start the timer there. Are we just going to do...
a mere negative 17 minutes underestimate.
Oh, that's
Nice.
fine. That's fine.
Yay.
All right.
That was awesome, man.
All right.
How long's your run? Oh, an hour? Okay.
All right. Are we gonna switch in the next game immediately?
Let's chill
I
and
think
chat.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for Majora's